Hey, what's up everyone? Daniel Kaiser here, and we are just 15 minutes away from the live global VGX stream coming your way from Los Angeles. But before we head out west, I am here in beautiful Montreal to visit with IDOS and give you an inside look at one of the most highly anticipated games of 2014, Thief. So let's get out of the cold, get inside, and talk to the game's creators. All right, gang, I am joined now by Stefan Waugh, producer on Thief, and thanks so much for joining us. We're really excited to learn all about this game. Obviously, the franchise has some deep roots going all the way back to 1998. So for those that are unfamiliar with Thief, tell us all about it.
We are working very hard every day to respect the franchise, the DNA, the root of Thief, the original. But at the same time, we really want to talk to this new generation of player. We really want to bring you in our universe, and it's really the fantasy to be a master thief. So it's really a thing, a unique experience in the gaming industry. You're not a soldier, you're not that big guy, you're really there where you should not. You want to have information, to see stuff. So this is where we work very, very hard to create this immersion. Let's say I want to do a pickpocket with the first person. I'm really close of you. I can almost smell you. It brings you in this game. Also, yes, you are going to have a bow, you're going to have a blackjack, but on the production floor, we used to say that is the more powerful tools, it's this, the ends, you know? So this is really, really important for us, and you're going to see them a lot in-game.
Ever since the first trailer, we've seen the peeking mechanic. Tell us all about that and how it got implemented into the game.
Yes, I love this mechanic because you're going to see and hear stuff that you should not. And with this feature, you are really in this feeling. The immersion is just great because it's no noise and it lets you progress through your target. So I think that all the team, you know, all the animation, the camera, the effects, everything is tight. And the feature is working very well.
Awesome. I know one of the core mechanics of the game is that play on light and shadow, and there's a mechanic, the light gem, that is in the game to help, you know, signify your presence within the game world. Talk about its importance and relevance throughout not only the story, but just the experience that you have gameplay-wise.
All right, so this game, shadow is your best friend. Like I said, you want to be there, you want to be able to see stuff that you should not hear, information. So if you're in the shadow, the player should feel powerful. In the light, you have to move quickly, you have to make sure to watch around you, to make sure that nobody will see you. So like you said, bottom left, we have this, what we call the light gem. So if it's white, you're in the light, so be careful. Make sure you do no noise and be quick. At the same time, we don't want to force you to play with this type of gameplay and that's it. We really want, it's your game, so you can play it like you want. So yes, shadow is your friend, but if you are more an aggressive player, that's okay. But in a thief way, you're not a soldier, so if you go in the middle of the room and you know, like this, and you're all right, come on, you should die, you know? I mean, you don't have this whole Kevlar protection, stuff like that. But if you want to, if you throw a bottle in the corner and you attract a guard in a dark corner, and after that you take down with your blackjack, after that from a kind of distance, use your bow and you do a headshot and stuff like this, this is possible. But at the same time, you can be a perfect ghost and nobody will see you. And if you want, you can finish this game without killing anybody. We have this feature that we call the focus. It's really linked to the story. At the beginning, there is a kind of big accidents happening and something happened. And after that, you have this feature, the focus. The focus will be really, really useful. So for example, you enter in a room and by using the eye, you are going to see what is interactive. You're going to see the NPC, let's say the frame on the wall and stuff like that. So it will help you to read the environment.
We're counting down to our live global VGX stream, which will feature an interview with Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé and a look at an upcoming Wii U game that you won't want to miss. But right now, I am joined by Thief narrative director Stephen Gallagher. Stephen, it is good to see you. Thanks for having us out.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thanks.
Story has always played a big role in the Thief franchise. So set the stage for the story in this particular game.
Okay, well, the story of Thief revolves around a man called Garrett. Garrett's the master thief, the best at what he does. He's the ride-dry anti-hero of the story. Now, Garrett's old friend and fence, Basso, actually sends him out on this big job, the biggest of his life. And Garrett's somewhat surprised when he goes out on this job to see a face from the past. A young girl called Erin used to be a protege of his, but because of differences, Erin likes to kill. Garrett's the master thief, the clue is in the name. He doesn't kill unless he has no other choice. So they go out on this big job, and without any spoilers, something particularly it goes wrong. You know, the Garrett's basically knocked unconscious, doesn't know what's happened, and then finds himself coming back into the city. Things have changed. You know, everywhere he looks on the streets, there's oppression and death from the Baron and the Watch, and he's obviously very confused. And when he goes to see Basso, he discovers he's been away for a year, and something happened, something odd. You know, this is what the story is. The game and the player's going to play and get pulled into this world and like uncover what's going on. You know?
There's a lot of layers to this story, and you briefly touched on some of the factions that we'll experience in the game. Outline a little bit about the factions and what we can expect. There are different motivations in the world of Thief.
Yeah, I mean, any good story has good conflict, right? So, I mean, we see it as the politics versus the people. The Baron and the Baron's Watch are the oppressive, you know, the dictator, the authoritarian side of this, where the Baron has this vision for the future, if you will, but it's at the price of the people. On the other side, of course, as the people start to rebel against this dictatorship, they gather behind a sympathetic voice, the voice of a man called Orion. So between these two political factions, basically, Garrett only gets himself into trouble by accepting jobs and opening up different cans of worms as he goes along the way.
We're just a few minutes away from the live global stream of VGX, featuring huge premieres from games like Titanfall, Quantum Break, and South Park: The Stick of Truth. Now, Stefan, the fantasy of being a thief comes with a lot of choice. You guys are presenting players with the opportunity to approach situations from a variety of ways. So maybe give us an example of what we can expect.
For example, we have this mission. It's you have to infiltrate the architect mansion. It's the architect of the city, and you have to steal a blueprint to give you access to another part of the city. I think, if I remember well, there is, 4 different ways to go in the mansion. So it's really up to you. Basically, we have infiltration, so you want to go in the dimension. After that, you are looking for blueprints, so we talk about infiltration, stealing. And after that, you have to get out, so escaping.
I know in the Thief franchise, difficulty is always something that is associated with the game. How have you addressed difficulty in terms of making sure that it is accessible, but also appealing to the hardcore who love this franchise from its roots?
You are going to be able to customize your game. So even if it's easy, medium, or hard, if you want, if a guard detects you, if we see you, you want to be mission failed, you can customize it and turn on the switch, and you're going to be mission failed. So you will be able to have a lot of combinations until the completely crazy mode, like if you failed somewhere, you're going to restart the game. So can you imagine that you're almost at the end of the game and a guy see you or you die and you restart at the beginning?
Wow.
So I told you, with all these switches, all the combination you can do with the easy, medium, hard, I mean, everybody will be able to find what they are looking for.
And you mentioned a few of the items there that you encountered. What is the actual process of acquiring items in Thief?
Right, so during the game, you will be able to visit a shopkeeper. And there, you will have access to different equipment, upgrade, and stuff like that. So I told you there is a lot of loot in this game, obviously, you're a thief. So these loot are really useful because you're going to have gold for this. And with gold, you are going to buy different type of arrow, upgrade your personal material, your bow and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So if you're aggressive, probably you're going to pay a lot for these really powerful arrows. Mm-hmm. A more stealth player will give his gold for an upgrade to help him to be a more silent. Mm-hmm. It's your game. Again, I repeat it. It's really your game, so play it like you want. And I will not tell you I'm going to give you more gold because you go in on left and not on the right.
Right.
It should be fair for any type of player.
So obviously, one of the main components of Garrett's arsenal is his bow and arrow, and there's a variety of arrows that you'll come across in the game. So give us some examples of the type of experiences we can expect.
I like the water arrow, water and fire arrow, because it's fun to, water arrow you can extinguish a torch, for example, creating your own shadow path. We have the blunt arrow, we call it. This you're going to have a lot. You cannot kill with it. It's really a weak arrow, but it's really powerful for distraction. The rope arrow will give you access to different access of the city of your mission. We decided to bring it back because a lot of people were asking about it. So opportunistic player will probably invest a little bit with the powerful arrow, upgrading his quiver, making sure that his equipment will do less noise, so buying new shoes and stuff like this.
So Stefan, I know that one of the things you guys implemented into the game was something called the City Hub that centralizes some of your objectives. So tell us a little bit about that.
So in your hideout, before going in your next mission, if you want, you can visit the city. This is where we call it the City Hub. I really love this section because there is plenty of secrets, side quests, different type of jobs you can find. You can go in houses. Some people will talk together. By listening and conversation is going to give you a new objective that if you don't pay attention, a player won't have this objective. So if you're curious and you listen, you're going to have more to do. So I really, really like it because it's pure fun. It's just exploration.
The city itself is pretty much a character, and the setting and everything we've seen from the artwork and trailers is just dripping with atmosphere. How important was this setting in terms of telling this type of story and making sure that it had a life of its own?
Yeah, the city's really important to me because the thing about Garrett as a character is he's very insular, so he doesn't have a lot of friends, if you look at it that way. He sees the city as his own. It's probably one of the things that he's closest to in the entire game. So we actually really wanted the player to be able to, you know, look, feel, touch, smell, and kind of emotionally react to this place that you live in, finding all the secrets and digging up all the love stories lost, you know, and the backstreet murders, and the, you know, some of the happy things as well, you know, that you can dig out in this place.
So we've learned a little bit about Garrett and his companions, but what about some of the other colorful characters that exist in this world of Thief?
Yeah, sure. I mean, over the course of the story, Garrett does meet a few others. For instance, there's the mysterious old lady named the Queen of Beggars. She lives out in this old chapel. There's a lot of rumors about her. If you go to the bar and have a drink, you'll hear somebody whispering about she's as old as the city itself. Nobody knows where she came from. And of course, there's Garrett's natural nemesis as the Master Thief. He needs to be challenged, and the Baron's right-hand man is the Thief-Taker General. So the clues are in the name, right? The Thief-Taker General, who's the biggest prize in the city, is going to be the Master Thief. So the relationship between Garrett and the Thief-Taker General is of course quite a hot one. The player's going to have some fun following that through the game as well.
I understand that today during VGX there's a trailer released for Thief that will give people tracking the story a little bit more insight into what you guys are delivering, correct?
Yeah, I would suggest you watch that trailer closely. It's being released today. It's, there's something in there that I think might pique your curiosity. On the Thief development team, we're always looking for ways to you know, change the circumstance, freshen it up a little bit. Thief's also been famous historically for having something in that that fans could really kind of connect to and say, hey, do you remember that mission?
Okay, gang, we are just moments away from the live global VGX stream featuring world premiere trailers from the likes of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Broken Age, and Tom Clancy's The Division. We're going to head to LA in just a few moments, but before we do, Stefan, I understand you have some exclusive information about the companion app for Thief, so tell us all about it.
You're right, so companion app will be a great experience if you want to have the total, you know. So there is two phases of this. The full app, it's connected with the game. So when you play, all your personal stats, for example, will be in the app. Also, there is a lot of information in this game, and the background story is really important. So we are going to be able to read a lot of newspaper and notes and stuff like that. We have also leaderboards that you are going to have also on the app. So while you play, we are going to update all these information. And the light version is really useful because it's going to be available this month before the release of the game.
Right.
So with this light version, it's free, and we are going to have all the bio for the main characters, background story, the trailers, the news and stuff like that. So before the game, we are going to, you know, give you more information about what you're about to play. And at the release February 25 and 28 for the rest of the world, you're going to have the full connected application with all your stats and stuff like this. We have been able also to have a great partnership with, for example, IGN will be in charge of the wiki of the app. Dark Horse will work on digital comics. And also Prima Games are going to work with us for the maps, the guide.
So I understand you guys partnered up with GameStop to deliver exclusive access to the full version of the app, correct?
Correct. So if you go in any GameStop to pre-order the game, we're going to give you the full connected application. on Android, and also the soundtrack of the game, plus a specific and unique mission that we call the Bank Heist. So all these packages will be for you if you pre-order the game at GameStop.
Excellent. Well, if you have an appetite for one of the most highly anticipated games of 2014, that definitely sounds like a great way to go about it. So thanks so much for having us out here to IDOS Montreal to take a look at Thief. We really appreciate your insight and taking a look at the game. That's going to do it from here in Montreal, because right now we're heading out to Los Angeles. VGX starts right now.
The following contains strong language and footage from M-rated games with scenes of intense violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
And here we go. Hello, and welcome to the first ever VGX. I'm Joel McHale, and we're coming to you live from LA's beautiful Garment District. I'm an actual gamer. Yes, I know the difference between Miss Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man. One of them is his mom. I'm not sure which. I'm thrilled to be here, mostly because I'm really, really good at scoring free stuff from developers. I'm joined by my dear, dear friend, Jeff Keighley, who I met for the first time 5 minutes ago. He's an actual expert, so together we've got things covered. And I know you're all wondering what VGX means. It's the next-gen, next-level version of the VGAs. The VG stands for video games, and the X stands for Xenu, the one true God. Over to you, Jeff.
It's great to have you with us, Joel.
Thank you.
Great to have some fun, show some games off.
It's great to see how layered you are, Jeff.
Yeah, four layers for 3 hours.
You're from Toronto. You got to be prepared for
We've got a lot of great stuff for people, though. Tons of big game announcements. And, you know, 10 years ago, Spike got into the game early with the biggest celebration of games on TV, the VGAs. And 10 years later, and with new games and new technology, we can reach you anywhere and everywhere for a next-gen celebration of gaming.
I'm excited. What you won't see, the same old award show. And you also won't see my naked buttocks. I'm sorry, I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm not a piece of meat. Tonight, we've got the first ever all-day, all-digital gaming binge with 13 world premiere videos, exclusive game demos every hour for the next 3 hours, and a show that honors and talks one-on-one with your gaming heroes. Also, due to a loophole in my contract, I will not be permitted to take bathroom breaks. So like many of you at home, I am wearing a super absorbent adult diaper. And this year, we're going worldwide. For the next 3 hours, we'll be streaming on MTV, Comedy Central, BET, Spike, Xbox Live, and PlayStation Network. You can also watch us on Twitch and Steam, which coincidentally, I've nicknamed my genitals. Basically, you can watch on every screen around the world, even while driving a school bus or serving jury duty. And you'll want to watch because we're bringing you new footage from the gameplay from The Witcher 3, Thief, The Division, Broken Age, Dying Light, Titanfall, and some other titles we can't show you. Halo versus Burger Time, shh, until a little later. And by the way, if you don't see a game at this year's VGX, it's because, like the female orgasm, it doesn't actually exist. Jeff?
All right, yes. Joe, we are also more interactive than we've ever been. So when we hit 25,000 tweets using the hashtag VGX, you guys will unlock a surprise world premiere game announcement. We got lots of surprises in this show, and we promise you're going to want to see this one. Now, later, South Park's Trey Parker and Matt Stone are going to swing by to present the Game of the Year award. Plus, this was the year, Joel, that Grand Theft Auto 5 became the fastest-selling title in the history of gaming, and we've teamed up with Rockstar Games for a special, one-of-a-kind performance of the music of GTA 5, featuring the game, surprise announcement there, Chain Gang of 1974, Tyler, the Creator, and more. That's going to be going on outside here.
The music will be as violent as the game. That's lots of stuff. So here we go. I know there's been lots of online speculation about tonight's surprise reveals, so let's put some of those rumors to rest. No, we will not reveal tonight that Wario has undergone sexual reassignment surgery, but here's something you will see. This is what happens when a Game of the Year award-winning studio brings us a new and totally unexpected collaboration. And trust me, nobody saw this one coming. Here's our first world premiere.
World premiere.
Welcome to Marcus Munich. I know what you're trying to do, but you are not Vault Hunters. You are only going to get yourselves killed. Or worse. Trust me, you want no part of this insanity.
Listen, kiddos, trust Handsome Jack. You want every part of this insanity. Oh, God. So many people are gonna die.
Hello, welcome to our set. It's made of sheet metal. Joining us now is Randy Pitchford, the president of Gearbox Software, and from Telltale Games, president and co-founder Kevin Bruner. Let's hear it, everyone.
All right, guys, big announcement there, surprise announcement. Gearbox and Telltale, you guys were both on stage last year at the VGAs, winning a lot of awards, and now you guys are teaming up for Tales from the Borderlands. So tell us, how did this collaboration come about, Randy?
Well, these guys are awesome. Yeah. I mean, Telltale makes, in my opinion, the best story-driven games in the world. And that's evidenced by what happened last year at the VGAs. And, you know, as fans of theirs, and I guess they liked some of the stuff we were doing, we thought it might work out. I don't know, it's probably a different story.
Well, these guys are awesome.
You guys compliment each other a lot.
Well, it's love.
It's great.
Yeah. Oh, we're giant Borderlands fans. We play the game all the time. And last year at the VGAs, we started talking about it, and it just seemed like such a great fit. You know.
So you literally met at the VGAs, and that's where it started?
We've known each other. Actually, some of the guys knew each other before, but yeah, it was, you know, after that show, get together, have a few drinks, end up in a room together, and now we're having a baby.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's great. So when you guys go out, who pays?
Claptrap.
Yes. Oh, I see. Great, great.
So tell us about, I mean, this game, you know, Tales from the Borderlands, how does this fit into the Borderlands universe?
Well, one of the neat things about Pandora and the Borderlands universe is it's a rich place. I mean, we spent a lot of time, you know, crafting a world that you can really get into. So there's a lot of things you can do. And when these guys, you know, told us they really wanted to dive into this, rather than, you know, fit in with, you know, one of our storylines, we wanted to just give them the keys to the kingdom, so to speak, and see what they could create. So of course, these guys want to bring in some of the characters that we've created, but they've also created some of their own characters that serve the storytelling that Telltale's best in the world at.
So are these Vault Hunters, or who are the characters?
They're not quite Vault Hunters, but it's new characters in the world, and you interact with a lot of the characters from the game and go to all the places that are familiar in the game, and we're just really excited to start talking.
The characters are kind of like me. They're wannabe Vault Hunters.
Okay. Well, but you guys are known for, like, you know, very story-driven, you know, Walking Dead, obviously, you know, the amazing stuff that you guys have done there. What is the game going to play like? Because Borderlands, you know, you're shooting stuff up. I mean, that's...
Do we get to shoot stuff in this too?
You get to shoot stuff, but in a different way, more in a Telltale
Left-handed?
way. No, it's going to play like a Telltale game. You're gonna be engaging in characters and developing relationships, and but it's very much in the Borderlands world. It's big, it's bombastic. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. The game's really funny as well. So it's this great hybrid of everything that's great about Borderlands and everything that's great about a Telltale game.
Will it be available on Atari?
That's actually the launch. That's the lead platform, right? Yeah, 2600 lead platform.
That's great.
Just one character, or who are you playing as?
Well, we'll talk more about who we're playing as, you know, as we go along. But I think, you know, just like you can play a lot of different characters in Borderlands, you will probably playing a lot of different characters.
One of my favorite things about their approach is that, you know, in Borderlands, it's all action. We're shooting, we're looting. These guys not only tell stories, but, you know, if you look at the Borderlands games, our narratives are pretty constrained. Yeah. But if you think about what these guys have done in The Walking Dead and The Wolf Amongst Us, the choices actually make a difference, and the plot plays out in different ways. So I can't wait to see what these guys create, because I know that the story will change based on my decisions. And that's something unique to Telltale's approach.
Yeah, the great thing about Borderlands is like how greedy you can be, and how it's all, you know, you're playing competitively with your friends and then you're turning on them kind of at the same time. Those are the best moments in the game. So, you know, being able to do that and with a really strong narrative around it and put those choices in the player's hands is like...
So it's the type of thing where you could kill a guy and then realize, oh, he had a family and you have to go apologize to them?
Well, or that means
take
the
all the
family
stuff.
might have even more stuff. You can kill them and take their stuff too. Yeah.
This sounds great.
Gotta go.
Just go deeper and deeper
Yes,
down
that's
the
right.
rabbit hole. Now, how is this working? You guys are making the game. You guys are it's a co-development, or how is this working?
Pretty much, these guys are the developers.
Yeah.
It's obviously a Gearbox property. So the relationship involves giving assets, and giving the keys to the universe, basically, and then collaborating. These guys will get into an inventive loop, and they'll come. We had a great session, gosh, it was a little while back, where I got the full briefing of their story plans, and they're so awesome. I think we had like four, maybe 3 or 4 notes. That's it. Like, it was so good. Like, we just like, do it, just go, So
We
it's been a
appreciate
lot
you
of
guys
fun.
announcing it here at VGX, the first game we've announced today.
bless you.
So pretty
Are
cool
your
stuff.
offices near each other that you can?
We're in a digital world,
right.
So we're actually on the moon base outside of Pandora, and they're down. I think they're set up in Firestone now, so there's pretty good communication.
They're living in their game world, clearly. All right, well, thanks
You have
very much.
no idea what I'm talking about.
I kind of do, but that there's a guy over there doing this, which I thought
All right,
means
thank you, Randy.
there's
and
a
Devin.
gerbil
really
running on a
appreciate
wheel.
you guys announcing the game with us here, and all night long, we're coming to you live from our interactive loft in LA's Park Showroom. We want to get your input on the show by having you vote for the first award you want to see presented tonight. So help us out and tweet using the hashtag VGX Best Action Adventure, or multiple choice, just like a Telltale game, VGX Best Sports Game.
Yes, feel the immense power and responsibility surge through you as you type into your smartphone's teeny tiny keyboard with your flamin' hot Cheetos encrusted fingertips. Things are just getting started, and not just inside the folds of my adult diaper. All night long, some of the internet's most entertaining gamers will be premiering new stuff right here on VGX. And first up, it's Smosh Games. Smosh.
Sweet future helmet, man.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, dude, what are you playing?
Oh, I got the new COD 72. Yeah, it just came out.
What? You have the new Call of Duty? How is it?
No. It's not Call of Duty. It's actually just COD. Yeah, they really want to focus on the fish physics. I'm playing as a whale right now.
Krill Streak. Guys, I just set up the new Xbox 12 and it is the toots. I can Facebook while I Netflix and then snap my Facebook Netflix into a Skype and then I can snap that to my Snapchat.
That's fantastic! I love apps! But what kind of games came out for it?
Games? No, are you crazy?
Guys, the Xbox 12 comes with Kinect version 27. It's only $800 more. Setting it up right now.
Scanning player profile. Calculating bone density. Generating list of fears.
Maybe I should turn this thing off.
Opening wormhole to Netherworld.
What?
Defragmenting DNA sequence.
Guys, I figured it out.
No.
Yes.
Really?
No, I finally got it. Listen, there's 2 teams in Team Fortress 2, and then there's like 5 letters in Valve and 5 in Steam, and we want Half-Life 3, and so Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Let it go, man! It's not gonna happen!
It is.
Yeah, come on, man. Why don't you just come over here and play with my Assassin's Creed Black Hole for a little bit? That looks so cool, but why does he have the assassin's robe over his spacesuit? For stealth reasons, duh.
Please stand by for a special message from the gay bot.
Yes, guys, this is it. They're announcing Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3. You guys, it's finally happening.
Yeah, Gabe's decision to become a half robot was totally stupid. I mean, his name kind of sounds like Gabe.
For many years, you have awaited an announcement from us. And now the time has come. We are proud to announce brand new Half-Life.
Yes!
Themed hats for Dota 2.
Oh! Yes! Finally! Oh my god! I wonder how much that head crab hat costs.
That's where I parked. Cyborg Gabe Newell looks great, and it's so good to know we only have to wait 540 years for Half-Life 3. I bet Andrew Joyd of the future can't wait to see those graphics. Jeff?
All right, thanks, Sean. By the way, you were talking before, you love Borderlands 1 and 2.
I do love Borderlands. I love playing co-op on that. I didn't want to tell them that, because
I was going to say,
I'd get all nervous.
You totally knew when he was talking about Pandora.
Yeah, and
played it
soil my adult diaper even more.
All right, well, we will hopefully have more surprises for you coming up, and feel free to tweet us your questions for our next guest using the hashtag VGX Tomb Raider, which should be kind of a dead giveaway about the wildly popular game franchise featured in our next world premiere trailer.
Hit it!
World premiere.
Our crew is scattered. We're hunted by the island's inhabitants. If I don't survive, none of us will. Not a chance, you bastards.
Joining us now is the voice of Lara Croft, Camilla Luddington, and the voice and body of Scott Amos, Scott Amos from Crystal Dynamics. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you?
So cool announcement. There was some buzz online today about it. Tomb Raider, which was up for Game of the Year, is coming to next-gen platforms pretty soon in end of January. So PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Scott, I think people saw the trailer, but they want to know what's different about this. Tell us what makes this a definitive edition.
Yeah, for us, I mean, it's been a labor of love all along, making Tomb Raider. But being able to take it from last gen and being able to say, how can we push that further with next gen? Everything from starting with Laura and saying, let's take all this cool technology and make her hair real. And it sounds like a small thing. Once you start seeing it, it's an amazing thing.
That's what pissed me off about the game earlier.
The static hair.
The hair looks ridiculous.
And hair is a big deal for me. So the idea of being able to get realistic looking hair from Tress Effects is amazing. Right. But we also want to take our first step at making Laura next gen. So redoing her entire face and making an entire new head for the character and saying, this is Crystal's first step of what a next-gen Laura could look like for the future of the franchise. But on top of that, we actually had to go and do everything we could to the world for adding polygons, adding a real simulation of the physics so that we have leaves rustling, we have trees moving in the wind, we have all this new stuff that people hadn't seen before that we couldn't do before.
You've got leaves rustling, trees moving in the wind, awesome hair. I don't need anything else.
Absolutely. Well, then you don't want all the other DLC that would come with it. Everything is wrapped into the package.
The thing I will say is, some gamers will probably hear about this and say, like, oh, is this just a port of the game? And it's, I know Crystal, like, you guys actually personally handle this, and is this sort of almost a tease of kind of what the engine will look like for, what we would assume would be the next-gen Tomb Raider?
I would say it's a start, right? It's really our first step into next-gen as Crystal. So being able to do this, we couldn't do it alone. We actually had 2 other partner studios join with us almost a year ago. Nixies, who had worked with a long time, even since the Legacy of Kain days, and then United Front Games, who had worked with Square for Sleeping Dogs. So we actually had 2 other studios, plus a core team at Crystal, building this thing over the last year. So it was a really big effort for us.
Now, Camilla, you saw, I was asking Camilla what she thinks of the next-gen Lara.
I think it looks absolutely amazing, and I think as an actress playing her, you hope to make her as realistic and human as possible, and then all this attention to detail only complements that. So I love it. I think it looks great.
How did you pick Camilla?
I didn't pick Camilla, regrettably. That's one of the things I'm so glad that somebody did. It was the perfect fit for our game.
Well, Shangina, she had to go through like the motion capture. I mean, it's an involved process now, Joel, for the game that you're going to be starring in.
For my game, the Joel McHale game. It's coming out later this year.
Coming soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's
on iOS.
Hair's flowing,
beautiful.
Leaves rustling. My outfit's made of leaves.
Wow, I'll get it.
So now you guys obviously have been working on this. It's coming in January on the next-gen platforms. We saw some of the footage. I know we're showing some B-roll now of it. Does it play any different? I mean, it's like when you look at it, obviously visually it's better, but tell us about the play and the feel. I mean, is it a higher frame rate, anything like that?
Well, certainly the biggest thing for us was as soon as we knew we were going to next-gen and 1080p, we had to make everything look better. Right. So for us, it was more about the visual storytelling than anything. Okay. The story, the gameplay was already critically acclaimed, so we didn't want to break what was already great. So we left that intact. And instead, it was for us saying, how do we make this experience even more immersive? How do we actually put you into this world in a way that you couldn't experience before until we got to the next gen?
All right, cool. We got some Twitter questions, I think, coming in, right, Joel?
Yes,
On the
here are
big
the Twitter
iPad
questions.
right here.
These are the most important questions you will ever
We got
hear.
the iPad right here. Let's
This
see
is
what
no, I got them right here. in
Oh,
the
wow, okay,
prompter.
cool.
This is from Vog da 699999. I'm sure you know who that. They ask,
Dad?
are you going for the same Laura as the last Tomb Raider? I like how she was more human versus just a Terminator. I guess we kind of answered
we
that.
kind of answered that, yeah.
Nice. Screw that one. Rico Case 1, which I'm sure you know as well, asks, will the next-gen version of the game have a 3D option like the PC version?
So for Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, no. Right now, for us, it was just our first steps into next gen. So for what we're putting out in January, it was really learning the systems, figuring out how we can take Tomb Raider on there, and just basically our first steps towards
You got that,
future.
Rico? So relax. Okay.
No 3D, although it's cool. I mean, obviously nominated for Game of the Year. It's a great game. So people haven't played it. The best version, I'm sure, will be on PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, absolutely for us. I mean, there's nothing like a great cinematic action adventure, and having it now brought the vision the team originally had, being able to see it for real on next gen is just a labor of love for us.
How many years has Tomb Raider been around now?
It's almost 20 years for a franchise.
That's amazing. Wow. All right. So thanks. I guess we have to wrap it up. But sorry, Scott. Thanks for being here. And Camilla, it's remarkably convenient that you're here, and not just because I want Laura Croft to record my outgoing voicemail message. You see, Cammy, may I call you Cammy? Our viewers get to decide who wins the Character of the Year award by voting at vote.vgxlive.com. And Cammy, I think you're pretty familiar with one of the candidates because you provided her voice, and we also spoke about her 2 minutes ago.
Yes.
Would you like to do the honors anyway? Yes. I guess we should have told you we were going to do this.
I didn't know.
This is like a campaign video.
Okay.
This is why they should
We hope you can read.
Okay. Here's your first nominee for Character of the Year.
Character of the Year.
It's December. That means VGX is here. I must get a message out. It's my only chance. They won't nominate me if they think I'm dead. I have to let them know that I'm here, that I'm alive. Okay, I made it. It's ringing.
Hello?
Is this the VGX nomination committee?
Yes.
This is Laura Croft. I'm alive. Repeat, I'm alive. Did I make the deadline for the nomination?
Yes, you made it. You didn't have to call. You're already on the list. Now please, let me go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. How did you get this number anyway?
Thank you. This nomination means the world to me.
Okay, you voted for the night's first award, and we delivered. Turns out everyone loves action-adventure games, except for me. I bought this PC game called Quicken, and it was the most boring thing I ever played. Here are the nominees for this year's Best Action-Adventure Game.
Best Action Adventure Game. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Welcome back, man!
Stop it! You're ruining my yoga!
Tomb Raider. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The Last of Us.
Fancy. Hey, good job with all the killing and stuff.
All right, guys, and the winner for Best Action Adventure Game is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And this year, we let the game's creative teams do whatever they wanted to accept the award. So let's send things over to Edward Kenway and his crew for the acceptance.
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not idly suffer the judgment of internet scoundrels. but judge us for ourselves and sing our own legends. The object of our desire is a VGX trophy, and we want it for the action-adventure category, and best facial hair if such a class exists. All those in favor of storming VGX and filching that award, shout aye! We've already won it. We won it? When was this?
A couple of seconds ago. Ain't that why we're all here?
Jesus, lads, you might have said so earlier. Where's that tuxedo we took?
Either way.
Oh, it's you.
All right, Save, we've been doing the VGAs for 10 years now. There's only one company that has never been here for a world premiere look at an upcoming game, and that changes right now, because joining us for a world premiere demo from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is the president and CEO of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé. Welcome, Reggie, to VGX. Great to have you with us here.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Good to be here.
Now, Reggie, let's get something out of the way. You're looking a little cranky. Did something maybe leak earlier in the week?
I always get cranky when news breaks before we're ready. So yes, it's true. You know, one of the visuals for the game came out, but you know, candidly, there's a difference between seeing package art or seeing a video versus playing the game. Right. And we're going to have some fun playing Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and showing off what's fantastic about the game.
So Cranky Kong is in Donkey Kong?
Cranky Kong is a playable character. And it's a fantastic innovation. The team at Retro has done a fantastic job bringing the game to life.
We haven't introduced your friend yet, so.
I thought you guys were going to introduce him.
I thought so too.
Vance is here from.
I'm sorry, we can't
Retro.
introduce him. We're sorry, it's not in the prompter.
They rarely get to be seen on camera, but it's great to have you with us. I know you guys are working hard on the game coming out in February. So tell us a bit about this.
Sorry.
A barrel fell. It's Donkey Kong. So let's talk a bit about this game. We're going to actually take a look at a live demo here, right, and show us one of the levels of Cranky in action.
Absolutely, sounds good. We've got Cranky Kong. Super excited to actually show this guy off because, well, he's actually my favorite character. He's got a lot of personality, as you can see. We've tried to capture, the essence of Cranky.
Right.
And I think
just like real nature.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we've tried to do here with Cranky. And I think one of the great things about having Cranky Kong in this game and introducing him is the fact that, well, he's kind of notorious for giving DK a hard time about his performance, Right. And to actually have him out there and show the young Kongs on how it's done is, I think, pretty exciting.
Now, obviously, as we know, they're 4 playable characters. So tell us about, Cranky Kong. Is he available? Tell us about how is he available? What are his moves like as you go through this game?
Yeah, well, in this level is pretty catered to Cranky's moveset. He actually has a cane that, he's got his cane. He uses that to jump around, and he has we called it pogo bounce at work, but it's actually called a cane bounce. And you can see here he's actually bouncing across the spike pits and isn't taking any damage. None of the other Kongs can do that, so that's one of his features, and he actually gets extra height out of his jump too using his cane bounce.
How's the co-op?
Co-op is great. I mean, it's a lot of fun playing co-op. Obviously, you get to work together, and you're going to see something new too coming up here in a little bit as to what you can do together to take out some of the enemies that you see.
Right. Now, I know when I was up visiting you, Reggie, a few months ago, we talked about the Kong Pao and the idea.
You're going to get to see it live and in person, and that's one of the fun things. You could do the Kung Pao single player, multiplayer, but it's a brand new move that the Retro team has brought to life.
Right. So obviously, as we go through this with these 2 guys, you can have different Kong Pao moves. Tell us about what are the Kong Pao moves for Cranky.
Well, basically what happens is you've got cooperative play here. The Kongs are going to combine together. Cranky's going to get on DK's back. And when you filled up that meter up there in the top left corner, you fill that up with 100 bananas. Each time you get that, you've filled your Kong Pao meter. And so the 2 of you can
That is a lot of starch.
It is. And the 2 of you basically can pick a spot where you want to take out all the enemies. Right. And cooperatively just basically call on the Kong Pao. Here it is here.
Okay.
So at this point, they eliminate all the creatures on the screen, and Cranky gets all the coins. That's one of his things that you get through using him.
Right.
Dixie, you got the yellow hearts, and Diddy, you got red balloons.
Jeez. Have all these guys keep going through all the action. Now, tell us about, this game obviously we know is, was originally coming this year, now it's coming in February, I guess, Reggie, right?
It's coming in February, and we can announce here, right? Another exclusive right now.
Premiere right now.
Coming in the Americas on February 21st.
Okay.
So it's going to be a big launch for us, really helping us propel through the first quarter of the year. Really setting the stage for what's going to be a huge year for Wii U. We've got this. We've got, obviously, Kart coming. We've got Smash coming. So it's going to be a real strong year for us.
And what's your pin there? What's the...
I'm always being asked what are my favorite games. Certainly Zelda's a huge franchise for me. Metroid's the other favorite franchise, so I got a little Metroid pin, also in respect for the team that brought the Metroid Prime series.
Ever see any more Metroid in the future?
Who's to say whether we're going to see more? You're always looking for more news, Jeff. You're never satisfied.
The fans, I think, online are probably looking for a little more as well, Reggie.
He's revealed like 20 things in the last 2 minutes.
Reggie, I would love to see another Metroid game.
You guys being up in Seattle, who do you think's going to win the Seahawks game tomorrow?
I think that's pretty obvious, right? I know you're a big Seahawks fan.
That's right. Are you going to come out with a Seahawks game soon?
I'd love to.
Just them, though.
Just them.
Not other teams.
Not other teams, just the Seahawks.
But I think, seriously, Reggie, a lot of the fans who are watching, we know there's been lots of anticipation. It's great to talk about the Seahawks. But the fans are wondering, is there any other news Nintendo wants to share with... I know we got another level for this game we're going to show off, right?
We got another level here for this game. We announced the launch date. What more do you want? You're always digging more. You're already going off prompter. What is this?
We will see what they say on the internet, Reggie, because I believe there'll be some threads right now expecting a little bit more.
You mean criticism on the internet? That seems rare.
Well, let's take a look at the second level here. Why don't you tell us about this one?
Well, in this level here, it's called Bramble Scramble, and it's just got all kinds of moving and twisting, vines and stuff. It's meant to feel like the environment is alive and it's trying to get you. Is essentially the feeling we were shooting for here. Okay. You get a chance to see the incredible graphics that we're able to create on the Wii U. We're able to just do so much more on the Wii U that it was limitless really on what we could do graphically, which was very exciting to be able to do that. Here's an example actually of Cranky killing one of the enemies that none of the other Kongs can with his cane. Anything that's spiked, he can basically destroy.
Now, one of the things that, with this game that I love is, the HD graphics and the visuals and the level of animation, similar to sort of Super Mario 3D World, is really sort of truly beautiful. Tell us about, the Wii U's got the gamepad, as you know, Joel. When you're sitting there, you can play on the couch. Yes. You don't even have to play on the TV, so your wife can watch TV. You can play there on the gamepad.
Yeah, that doesn't annoy her at all. She watches Downton Abbey, and I have my pad on my legs. It's great. I use it in the bathroom a lot, too. And then my legs fall asleep. I am not joking.
All right, well, it's if you can get the range in the bathroom, that will work. But tell us about, gamepad. How are you using that for this game?
Yeah, you can switch over to the gamepad and use it. It's just a very nice convenience, and it feels good to play it on that. You can also just use the Wiimote, the Wii remote control with a nunchuck, and you can also use a Pro controller. Mix it up however you want.
Okay. Yeah. Now, as we go through this game, we know it's coming in February. We've seen some stuff here. Tell us, is there more to surprise us with on this game as we move forward to February?
Spoilers.
We can't tell you, but there's absolutely a lot of cool content that you're going to see in this game.
Fantastic. All right, well, this is level 2 of CrankyCon, and only 4 playable characters, not a 5th, right?
We're not going to reveal the 5th for you.
Come on,
Jeff, unfortunately, you're not in the game this time. I'm sorry. We got to break that news.
Well, we're still trying to get you in Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah, just keep voting up the petition. That's all.
It's 100,000, you said, right?
We'll see what it needs to be for Mr. Sakurai to really consider it.
All right. Well, Reggie, what do you think of the Xbox One and the PS4 and all that?
Look, this industry loves brand new hardware. And anything that's good for the industry is good for Nintendo. So, they're having a fantastic launch. Kudos to them. This industry, it's all about what happens 6 months down the road, what happens a year down the road.
So you're going to kick their ass?
You said that. You said that.
I think you said it. I think I just repeated what he said, didn't he say it?
So, look, for us, what we love to do is bring great new games, innovative gameplay. That's what Nintendo's known for. And as long as we do that, we're going to drive our hardware business. We're seeing that right now with 3DS. And we're seeing it right now with Wii U as well, on the backs of Super Mario 3D World.
Is it selling well?
It is.
I know in Japan,
3D World is doing quite well here in this market. So that's
How much
wonderful.
money have you made?
Joel, I love these questions. I love these questions.
Blunt time with Reggie.
Beating some other big games, in terms of sales, Super Mario 3D World. It's going to surprise people how it's selling.
Look, it's not surprised us. Okay. What we'd love to see are all of the articles that have come out. All of the articles that have come out saying that for this holiday, Wii U is the system to get. That's come out by Time, by Forbes, a variety of different outlets. And again, what
the Wii
these...
magazine also said that.
Well, there is no Wii magazine, unless you're publishing it.
Nintendo
Is that a
I
new
make a
business?
personal version of it every week.
So
takes up a lot of time.
what people recognize is, look, right, having pretty hardware is one thing, but you need games.
Right.
And right now, we've got some of the top-rated games on our system, and it's games that you can't play anywhere else. So yeah, we're feeling very good about where we are.
All right, well, guys, we appreciate you giving us a look at that. Now, Reggie, you're well-known and respected in the gaming industry, but you're also a huge celebrity on the internet with all these memes that have been going around. Have you seen? I'm sure you've seen all the photos that they put online of you. Manipulations.
I've seen the memes. Hopefully, there are going to be no new ones. Joel, you're not going to give me any new nicknames, right? Let's not do
I've
that
already
here.
started thinking about them now.
There is the Reginator, of course. Everyone knows that, right? There's they photoshopped you as a Terminator.
Yes.
There's also you holding a rainbow. There's my body is. Can we get one of those, Reggie? My body.
My body is ready. My body is always ready for you.
Oh my God! Only gets worse. All right, what do you think of the body is Reggie? Of course. What do you think of how the internet has embraced your memeness here?
You know, it's been fantastic. It's been totally unplanned. It's just something that really the fans have embraced, and you know, for us, it really demonstrates that as a brand, as a company, you know, we're very special for that gamer audience out there.
Now, do you want to create a new meme right here?
Sure.
So why don't you give us what Cranky Reggie looks like?
What Cranky Reggie? Are you going to put that up on the screen?
No, you're going to show. What is Cranky Reggie?
You know, Cranky Reggie. What I should have done before coming here is get one of those walking sticks.
Yeah.
Because if you were going to ask this question, I was going to beat you over it, and you know that'd be a Cranky Reggie right there.
But the fans may have their sticks out there on the internet. All right. Well, we'll see. Obviously, very exciting that you guys are going to be doing a new Donkey Kong. Hopefully, more from you guys in the future, right?
You bet.
Maybe go back to a little Metroid.
You never know.
Never know. All right.
Never know.
Got one team or two teams down there at the studio?
Can't tell you. So very secret.
Classified? All right. Well, Vince, thank you very much for the look. Reggie, great seeing you
Jeff,
as
great to see you.
always. Thanks you guys for stopping by the VGX. Over to Mr. McHale.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Reggie and Vince. As we mentioned earlier, we want tonight's VGX to be totally interactive, just like that groundbreaking film, The Lawnmower Man, or a vending machine. For example, here's a tweet that just came in. It's on the prompter, so I'm just going to read it from here. This is from @those, thanks. @those Angie Pants says, I thought I didn't really have anything going on today that I'm emotionally invested in. Then I remembered today is VGX. It's not really...
Are we delivering on
Are we delivering,
emotion,
Angie?
Joel? You see,
I hope so.
people live for this, Joel McHale.
I know. It's this is one of the biggest days. People think Christmas or holidays with the family. No, today.
E3,
VGX.
right? Remember you, E3?
Yeah, right.
We might get Battle Tag 2 here on the show,
E3 is
right?
barely a blip on the radar compared to what's happening right now. You don't get entire tables made of pounded together sheet metal anywhere. And you don't get a cameraman who's slightly drunk and swaying the entire 3 hours. No, that doesn't make you sick.
We get
Jeff?
no breaks either, Joel.
You don't
We're
get
just going all
Jeff
the way through.
For every hour, Jeff is putting on 2 more layers.
Exactly.
That's how crazy it's getting. Okay?
Well, we will see, Joe. We got a lot more to go. We got no breaks. We're just literally
you have no idea how much more to go. We've only premiered how many games?
I don't know. It's been 1 or 2.
We
I think,
premiered
right?
2,
Yeah.
and there are literally 340 games we're premiering today.
All right, everything that the internet wants, right?
This is the greatest day in internet history.
All right, well, just a
Thank
reminder,
you, Al Gore.
keep tweeting us using the hashtag VGX. You'll unlock a surprise world premiere game trailer and actually a game announcement when that happens, and trust me, it is going to be worth it.
So do your job, internet. Stop debating about whether it's pronounced GIF or GIF and tweet it to us. By the way, you're both wrong. It's pronounced GIF. Hashtag VGX and send. Do it. Now, if we can just get a spam bot to retweet me 100,000 times, we're golden and I can go home early. That would be great. No, I'd stay the whole time.
You want to see all 300 games, Joel?
I want to see them all and play them all the way through.
All right, well, we're going to speed runs.
Jeff,
yes.
What game have you played that took you the longest to get through?
It's a great question. I mean, there have been some really long games. I mean, they're endless games.
Because you
like
got all
MMOs,
through
right?
the entire GT5 in a weekend.
GTA 5, yeah, it was like 34 hours.
And has any other game done that to you?
Yeah, well, there are other RPGs where you play them for, hundreds of hours, right?
But
So it's like Skyrim, things like that. People play that for hundreds of hours. All right, well, we should get on to an award, Joel.
We should definitely get, okay, and we're going to give it away. And now, here are the nominees for Best Sports Game. And shockingly, Paul Giamatti's Hot Yoga for the Nintendo Wii was not on the list.
Best Sports Game. NBA 2K14. FIFA 14. MLB 13, The Show.
And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run.
NHL 14.
And the winner is NBA 2K05. I know it's weird. No, 2K14. And accepting for NBA 2K14 is the NBA.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the fans. We're playing hard. So I thought we got to the fight early. I take a lot of pride in my craft. I work really hard on my craft every day. We came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up. You know, it's a bunch of smart guys in this locker room. We just got to believe in each other.
We want it badly, and we're going to continue to play as hard as we can.
We stuck with it, 4 quarters, and grinded it out. We appreciate everybody out here supporting us.
Good news. South Park Masterminds Trey Parker and Matt Stone will be here in just a minute to present Game of the Year.
That's right, we're doing it a little bit early. Twist things up.
I can't believe that you got them to actually come here. That's amazing.
Matt and Trey will be here. They got the South Park game. We got to look at that coming up. It's a lot of cool stuff, Joel.
Believe me, I'm taking all of it with me.
I'm sensing your enthusiasm.
I brought 5 bags with me to take all this stuff, including a lot of the stuff you guys rented.
For sure. All right. Well, now we're going to get to another great world premiere, and I'm really excited about this one. This is a new Xbox One game, and spoiler alert, you still have to tweet us questions for the game's developers using the hashtag VGX Quantum Break. This comes from the guys at Remedy that made Max Payne and, of course, Alan Wake, and now you're going to get the first look at the gameplay of Quantum Break. Really excited to show this to you. Let's hear from Sam Lake.
World premiere.
Hey, I'm Sam Lake, Creative Director at Remedy. I'm here to give you a crash course into the crazy, exciting world of Quantum Break. This is a revolutionary entertainment experience that combines a cinematic action game and a high-quality live-action show. A time travel-related science experiment at Riverport University goes horribly, horribly wrong and breaks time. This manifests as time anomalies where time freezes and violently skips forward and backward. The end of time is coming. Our heroes, Jack Joyce and Beth Wilder, as well as our main bad guy, Paul Serene, are present during the experiment. They all gain powers to manipulate time. Both Jack and Beth are playable characters.
I'm not gonna hurt you, but I can't let you go!
Quantum Break is an action game with intense cinematic gunplay and dynamic cover mechanics. In Quantum Break, time breaks down, turning impossible split-second moments of death and destruction into epic stages and battlegrounds of time-powered action. These unstable stutter scenes where time freezes and skips are unique, amazing environments for action and adventure. There are a number of time powers at the player's fingertips. The player needs to master all the time powers to defeat Monarch, a corporation founded by Paul Serene. For us, this project is a dream come true. We've taken everything we have learned about interactive storytelling from Alan Wake and stylized cinematic action from Max Payne. We've raised the bar much higher and brought these elements together into one game, creating the ultimate Remedy experience.
Looks awesome. That is Quantum Break for Xbox One. I'm here with Oz and Johannes from Remedy. Guys, thanks for coming all the way over from Finland to join us with this game, which we saw a tease at E3, and now we're actually seeing the real gameplay. You teased it at the launch of the Xbox One. So many questions about this game, but now that we're seeing actual gameplay, tell us. I mean, we heard a little bit from Sam, but how does this is Remedy's first next-gen Xbox One game. So tell us. That's right. We know Alan Wake. We know how that plays. How is this going to feel next-gen?
Right. Well, there's a number of things. First of all, thank you for inviting us out here.
You're welcome.
It's awesome to be here, Joel, Jeff.
We love Finns, so.
You do? It's great to be here. So, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the action that you just saw there, I mean, you saw a glimpse of it. There's time manipulation powers there at the player's fingertips. There's a number of those. So our lead characters, Jack Joyce and Beth Wilder, as well as our main bad guy, Paul Serene, will all have a number of time manipulation powers. Now, gameplay mechanics they're better shown than told about. Sure. So I think, the next time that we show more about Quantum Break, we'll really show what those time powers are and how they play out. But next gen, we're doing a number of things. The stutters that Sam talked about there, that where time stutters and fails and violently skips forward and backwards. They're these massive moments of death and destruction. So with the tech, what we're doing is we're able to rewind and forward every object within the environment. So that's truly next gen. Right. Another thing that we're doing there is on the story side, where we have an emotionally engaging characters. You saw that some of the stuff in the Sophia scenes there, that the faces look just absolutely amazing. So we have actual digital doubles of our characters, where we're really capturing every nuance and every intricate detail of the actor's performance on screen. And that's not just in cutscenes. That's happening real time and in game. So it's pretty amazing, and it's been.
The tech these guys have. I don't know if you saw in the clip. It's like the faces and the performance of all that stuff. It's like it's a game, but it's going to be a TV show as well.
We have.
I just wish Johannes would stop talking so much.
I'm so jet lagged, I can't stop talking.
I understand.
But we do. I mean, we have an amazing character team. We have some of the best console developers from all over the world come to our studio to do the stuff that we're doing. They're awesome. We're using methods that nobody else is doing in video games right now, and we're really excited about it.
Does this game link to Alan Wake at all?
We often kind of hint to our previous games and kind of this big multiverse. So in Alan Wake, we had hints of Max Payne there. And
the Remedy multiverse. You know it existed, Joel.
I live in the Remedy multiverse.
So
that's cool. But I just want to say, I think visually what you guys are doing, it's really exciting to think that you guys are working so hard on this. I know the studio is really. This is a big project for you guys.
I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure to work on the Xbox One. I mean, just the sheer power there has enabled us to do tons of stuff with gameplay and taking storytelling further.
How long has it taken you to make it?
So we're still in development at the moment. We're a full-blown development right now, and we have a launch date in mind, but we're not communicating that just yet.
Just say it right now. Just say it.
I really want to.
The launch date is blank.
If you push me twice more, I'll say it. But
May 14th, everybody. Great.
Well, it's cool that you guys are obviously working on it. We appreciate you guys showing us first gameplay. Joel, I know we got some questions.
Yes, we have a Twitter question from @DJ DeBow. Okay, I'm sure you know who he is. He asked, will the game be more heavy rain style than standard gameplay?
Yeah, this is absolutely an action game. I mean, those folks out there that have played Remedy games before, Max Payne and Alan Wake, know that we do try to push the envelope in storytelling in video games, but we do that in an action game environment. So this is definitely hands-on action game with all those cinematic moments and, big effects and whatnot.
All right, @Labira, you know her? Asks, how does the player's decision affect the story and progression of the game?
So that's a good question. So as you alluded to, we do have a game and a show, and those come together at the junction moments. At the junction moments, you get to play the main bad guy, Paul Serene. There's not many games out there that you can play the bad guy. And during those junction moments, you can see Paul Serene has the most powerful time powers of all, and what he can do is he can see glimpses of the future. And as the player, you'll be able to see glimpses of different timelines. And based on your preferences, you'll make a decision on which junction path to take. And that will then unlock the next part of the entertainment experience, which is linear after each episode.
And will the whole game be in Finnish, like I heard?
Of course, it's.
Do you think that's going to be confusing for people that don't speak it?
Well, we're not really worried about it. I mean, I think a lot of people will pick up Finnish on the way.
Yeah, that's how I learned a number of languages, too. Okay. All right, so before we go, we have another reveal. Remedy is working on another new project. I suppose I should look into this camera. It doesn't matter. On a different scale. How big are we talking on a different scale?
Well, we do have multiple projects. And Quantum Break is a humongous project and a massive undertaking and a big entertainment experience. But Johannes here maybe could tell a little bit about the other projects we're working on.
So the scale, I think it's about this big, For the medium, it's a big project, We really wanted to push the envelope on what you can do on these devices. So, it's really fun to be here and give you all a glimpse into our next iOS game.
Are you checking your email?
Agents of Storm. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going there, yeah. So this here is Agents of Storm. It's a development build that I got from home, but it already looks gorgeous. You can see the 3D immersive islands that we have here, makes an atmosphere that is, really unique and hasn't been seen on these devices before. Have you seen something like this?
It's cool.
I've seen an iPad before.
Yeah. Tell us about the gameplay, though. Obviously there's some combat involved in this.
Yeah. So your mission is to build your base, build an awesome fleet of boats, and then go into epic battle. We love battling and action. That's what we do at Remedy.
Right.
And as I said, us being Remedy, we added light touches of story and characters to here.
Right.
And just having tons of fun making this game. It's such a cool project. And the gameplay here is it's very, very. It's simple, but yeah.
Can I have that? When will this be out?
So this is coming out in early 2014.
All right, so it's a little bit of a tease.
January 1st.
Trying to get dates out of people ever since
Early, that's all I do.
Listen up, Phil.
But it's a reverse tower defense action strategy game, fully 3D, rich environments, something that hasn't been done on this platform before, and we just wanted to kind of.
Well, iOS has been good to Finland, so.
Now, if we wanted to be a very progressive VGX, we could just watch Johannes play this for 2 hours.
All right, guys. And thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
You guys look like you're in a J. Crew ad. I love it. Tonight, the viewers will be deciding who wins the award for Character of the Year by making your choice at vote.vgxlive.com. Lara Croft already made an appearance, so here's our second nominee, or should I say nominees. It's confusing. I'm sorry, I've been doing a shot every time I hear anybody say the words next gen, so I'm pretty hammered.
Character of the Year.
So we've won an award.
No.
Then why are we here?
Because we might have had won an award.
Have had one? It seems like a long way to travel for a remote probability.
There exists a reality where we've got this thing sewn up.
But not this one.
There's only one way to find out.
Well, I do hope they're quick about it. We're doing Rapture by 10.
All right, well, things are moving quickly here at our loft in the Park Showroom in downtown Los Angeles, and now is a good time to mention that we're giving away free codes for the Chivalry Medieval Warfare video game. They just released a new Deadliest Warrior expansion pack. You may remember Deadliest Warrior from Spike, and you can win codes for both by tweeting with the hashtag VGX Chivalry. Check this out.
Welcome to hour 2. Jeff, how are you?
I'm good. We're 1 hour down. We got 2 hours to go. We've got a lot of great stuff still to reveal, Joel.
Yeah,
we've
already met some guys
concert
from Finland. Oh, yeah, we got a concert. I'm not even reading the prompter. Okay.
See? Imagine that if we go up
Yes.
on and just talk about how cool games are. We got so many great things coming
we'd never
out.
introduce anything. We would just be chatting.
Just talking about the great games, the great year in
white
games,
guys.
right?
Yeah, so far it's been the greatest year in games ever, right?
It has been a pretty
It
amazing
has
year. A
to
lot
have
of
been.
great nominees. We're actually going to announce Game of the Year very soon here, which is a big honor for our industry. 5 great nominees, so we'll get to that soon. But
If we don't do it, do you think people on the internet would criticize us?
Not giving out a Game of the Year?
Yeah.
I mean, we have 5 nominees, which are great nominees, but I think there will be debate about what the Game of the Year should be.
I agree.
But our advisory board has voted, and we are going to reveal that shortly.
All right, as we said, hour 2 is started now. So just if you haven't stretched out, just stand and flex your thigh muscles so you don't suffer from deep vein thrombosis. We've got world premiere videos every 15 minutes, breaking news, exclusive demos, and many other phrases that basically mean video game commercials. In a moment, Trey and Matt from South Park will be joining us to present the Game of the Year award, and we'll get an exclusive new look at their game, South Park: The Stick of Truth. We're thrilled to have Trey and Matt as part of the show. Normally, they would be crouched in front of a computer rushing to finish an episode of South Park. Today, they're taking the day off so they can crouch in front of a different kind of computer and read a teleprompter. We're honored.
Yes, we are really excited to have those guys with us because they are true gamers. Plus, we'll unveil a world premiere from Bungie's MMO shooter, Destiny. They just announced the release date coming next September 9th. And Respawn Entertainment's Vince Zampella will bring us a huge reveal from the upcoming next-gen shooter, Titanfall. I'm really excited to share that footage with you guys.
He told me how excited he was in the bathroom. Then, Broken Age mastermind Tim Schafer drops by for a demo, and he has a big announcement about his game, which may or may not involve a famous hobbit. Yep, looks like they're finally making a game about Ryan Seacrest. Got you again, Ryan.
I'm sure Ryan's watching the stream.
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
well
right?
he's got to jack his chair up a bit to see the monitor.
All right, all that plus a few more surprises in the awards for Best Independent Game and Game of the Year coming up in the next 60 minutes of VGX.
So let's kick off the hour with something you've all been waiting for. The game is rumored to have as much content as a whole season of the TV show it's based on. And when you can use the word content to describe a talking piece of feces, you know you're in for something special. Here's our world premiere from South Park, The Stick of Truth.
I'm going to teach you how to use a ranged magic attack. It's not easy, but being able to cup a spell from a distance can save you in battle. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah! Let me show you one more time. Watch closely. Yeah! You see how it works? Now you try. Way back from where you're standing. Cup the magic, throw it at your opponent. Yes, yes! But now let us see how you fare against a real opponent. Hey, Malkinson! Malkinson, could you come help us with something? Shh, don't touch it, it's gonna be sweet. Yes? Hey, Scott, could you spar with Douchebag real quick? He's gonna try a new move. On guard! Now, Douchebag, cup a spell! Dude, that was sweet! You threw that shit right in Scott's face! All right, Scott, go back to your post. Thank you. Use it wisely in battle, Douchebag. And never on a man's boss. How badly did they rape you? I am a level 10 bot. I shall make haste to Koopa Keep. Sunshine! How am I supposed to do all this?
Tonight, we're shaking things up and getting straight to one of the night's biggest awards. Our presenters are 2 men who, like Rodgers and Hammerstein before them, are Tony Award winners and avid gamers. Please welcome Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I'm the one clapping.
One clap. Thank you, Jack.
All right.
Welcome to the future of award shows. Movies are dumb. Television is dead. Video games are the future. We've been working on our video game now for the past 26 and a half years. We have one level kind of done, and another level we sort of started. Which is why tonight's nominees for Game of the Year are so impressive to us. They have achieved the greatest thing so far in the history of mankind. The nominees for greatest achievement in the history of mankind so far are...
Smooth sailing, baby.
Game of the Year. Tomb Raider.
I hate tombs.
BioShock Infinite. Super Mario 3D World. The Last of Us.
What the fuck?
Shit, Joel.
Keep it together.
You know, you're a real asshole. What did you just say to me?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Live the dream.
Gold card.
And the winner is Grand Theft Auto 5. Congrats. Congrats. Congrats.
Hi, everyone. Thank you to the VGX for this award. We couldn't be more honored. As anyone who's seen the 20-page credit list for Grand Theft Auto 5 knows, we couldn't possibly thank everyone who worked on the game. But I'd like to thank the team at Rockstar for the hard work that went into the game over the past few years. It was a long and crazy journey for all of us, but we got there in the end. I'd also like to congratulate the other nominees for making such amazing games. 2013 has been a great year for the video game industry. Lastly, but most importantly, I'd like to thank all of our fans because you are the reason that we do this. Thank you.
All right, well, congratulations to the guys at Rockstar North and Rockstar, and of course, later there'll be that amazing Grand Theft Auto 5 concert outside, which is going to be pretty special. About 20 minutes, the score and the soundtrack blended together, so stay tuned for that. All right, well, one of this year's biggest surprises was a tiny indie game called Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, and the game's breakout characters just found out they've both been nominated for Character of the Year. Check this out.
Character of the Year.
Oh, yeah. 你俩呢？
係啊，
你阿爸？
哪呀？
哎，咁妹，小白旗，你阿爸？啊，嘅啊，阿爸呀？
好走啊！咪布的咪布的咪布。
Yeah, head to Twitter and vote for our next world premiere video by tweeting with the hashtag VGX The Division or VGX The Witcher. But first, Mega64 pays tribute to gaming bros everywhere with their very own award show. You might need to turn the volume down first. There's a lot of yelling.
Yo, what up, America? Yo, what's happening? We're Todd and Aaron, and yo, VGX, you need some better awards from the true gamers out there. So we're gonna give you the Todd and Aaron Best of Award. Yeah, check it out. Most anticipated next-gen game. It's the time. Call of Duty and Madden. What are they gonna do in the next generation? What are they gonna do? Minority Report is here, ladies and gentlemen. Game franchise that does not need to return for next-gen. Zelda. Come on, we played it. I played it. Why don't you spice it up or something? Set it in the Middle East, make it like modern day or some shit. Get rid of the sword, give him a gun, you know, just do something a little unique for once. Most anticipated next-gen console! PlayStation 5! Yo, why even buy a 4? You know they're making a 5. You know they're making it. I can't wait! Biggest corporation that needs to go back to kindergarten! Microsoft! You bitches can't count for shit! Their tax returns are probably a mess. Xbox 360 to Xbox One, that don't make no sense. Confused. Yo, Mr. IRS, take a look at these guys. Company that most needs a new console. Nintendo. I played the Wii enough already. Tired of it. Yo, they made another one. They made a new console? Review? Sure, what the f***? Why didn't tell nobody? Best joke of the year. The Ouya. And now
we're leaving video games for a little bit, going outside the box.
Most misleading title.
Man of Steel.
I see a movie called Man of Steel, and I'm thinking there's a robot or something.
What were the robots?
Worst case of don't tell me what to do.
Now you see me.
Oh, now I see you. Don't tell me what to f***ing do.
Funniest thing.
Fake mustaches.
Oh, you funny.
Yo, if you motherfuckers don't think that's funny, drink more.
And finally,
the final award of the night.
Most anticipated next-gen feature.
Motion controls.
Thanks, guys! That was great! Tonight, we have a world premiere trailer that's also a nominee for the Most Anticipated Game Award. It's a futuristic shooter from Bungie, the folks behind Halo. And tonight, they've given us never-before-seen footage from the game. Here's our world premiere look at Destiny.
That was Destiny coming 9/9/14, and the beta comes next summer, first on PS3 and PS4. That's an amazing look. Thanks to the guys at Bungie for putting that together at the last minute for us. All right, in 5 minutes, we've got another world premiere, but first, let's talk about how truly great game characters never die. Earlier, Nintendo brought us a demo from Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, proving that even next-gen gaming still owes a lot to its arcade origins. Now, Vice's technology and gaming magazine Motherboard, that you may have seen online, investigates the strangest rivalry in competitive Donkey Kong since Billy Mitchell faced off against Steve Wiebe. Check out this short 5-minute film.
My name is Hank Chen. I'm 39 years old. I graduated from Harvard. I am currently a plastic surgeon and I hold a world record for Donkey Kong. The common bond between surgery and Donkey Kong is that they're both fine motor skills, and it's a hand-eye coordination thing. It's not necessarily that one makes you better at the other. I think it's a common skill that if you're going to be good at one, you're probably going to be good at the other.
My name is Vincent Lemay. I'm a Donkey Kong player and a meathead. And yeah, it's gonna be bronze over brains. I would compare Donkey Kong to bodybuilding because you have to have a strict training day after day after day. You have to do the same thing over and over and over again. And it's the same thing with Donkey Kong. It's always the same thing, but you have to do it over and over and over again. time travel from Quebec. It was like a 12 hours trip, and right now we are at Denver, Colorado for the Donkey Kong competition. So there's like 30 people that want to be the best at this game. I don't really care about winning. The only thing that I want is to beat the champion Hank Chin. I mean, it's the only reason why I'm here today, to beat him, that's it.
If anyone beats my world record, I'll leave it alone. But if Vincent beats it, I'm going to be on the machine every single day until I get it back.
I mean, Hank is a very successful man in life, but does he look like a champion? When we look at Hank, we look like a skinny guy. I mean, it's not really a champion, but when you look at me, I mean, you see muscle. And that's what a champion is all about, man. Come on.
Vincent has become a rival now. The way it started was, when I had the world record, and back then he was maybe an 800,000 point player. He just would start picking on me, and I was like, who is this guy? I have the world record, and he's an 800,000 point player. Who's this guy that's picking on me? And then we just, picked on each other back and forth, and it just escalated to where it is now.
Do I see myself being the champion of Donkey Kong? This is not a question, this is a fact.
I don't feel like Vincent is nipping at my heels. I'm not too worried about him. No matter what score he puts up, I could probably top it.
I don't want to see Hank win again, but I think that if I win, people will never be mad to see me win because, I mean, come on, look at me. Come on.
Donkey Kong and the marathon have a lot in common. In both, you have to pace yourself, and it's mentally exhausting, and it's physically exhausting too, because you're sitting in front of this machine for 2 hours or so. And my mind is just like cluttered with barrels.
Who's gonna win, the muscle or the brain? And of course, the muscle will win.
Hank has currently taken the lead, and he's on his last barrel board, and he has 2 men in reserve.
Playing the game like a master. That was crazy. See that shit? That was crazy.
It's impossible to play this game a lot without being fucking pissed off. If you can deal with the pain and the frustration, then you're really a true gamer.
$1,056,900 takes the lead, Mr. Hank, the Dr. Kong.
Fuck Donkey Kong, man. I'm gonna go to the gym and forget everything about Donkey Kong.
Vincent LeMay came in 10th. He improved his score by 1,000 over Kong off 2. So he said by, Kong off 100, I'll win.
All right, we are back here live. And by the way, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in around the world. We are trending worldwide on Twitter at the top, which is pretty cool, and in the U.S., and setting records for the number of people watching this stream. So it's kind of a big deal.
I think it's like the records, it was 2 billion, now it's 4 billion people.
4 billion people are watching us right now. We can change lives.
Congrats.
Change gamers' lives. A lot of cool announcements. Now, this is really exciting because this is a guy I've loved for so long, and we now have him live on the VGX stage. Not just you, Joel, but Tim Schafer is with us.
Tim Schafer.
Tim is, of course, the creative genius behind Brutal Legends, Psychonauts, and Grim Fandango, and his latest is the Kickstarter-funded adventure game Broken Age, which raised over $3 million.
$3.5 million,
fans.
Jeff.
Thank you.
Over $3 million. Yes, that's still
Okay,
correct.
correct, but it could
more
have been
precise, $3.5 million. And if you have a question for Tim, you can tweet it to us right now using the hashtag VGX Broken Age. And Tim, you're here to make a big announcement in a few minutes, but also show us a real live demo of Broken Age. And I'm a huge adventure game fan. I wrote you letters when I was a young boy saying how much I loved your games, and now we're
establishing an age difference.
Do you did you hold on to the letters?
Yeah, that would have been great to bring one.
Exactly.
Right
I know you could have surprised.
None of them are
Schafer.
appropriate for it.
Let's get to the game.
But it was all written in Canadian. So.
All right, so Broken Age. What beautiful. Tell us about this, Tim.
Yeah, this is our first graphic adventure we made since the 90s. As you know, they're a beloved forum that was.
Why did you stop making them?
Well, like publishers got interested in making other kinds of games, but we still got like letters from fans, before, and like from Jeff saying, "Why don't you make another one?"
I didn't send you money, and now people send you money because they love you
That's
so much
exactly
and
it.
want you to
To
make
raise
games.
$3.5 million on Kickstarter is near impossible.
We we asked for like $400,000, and we thought that was a lot to ask for, and then it turned out there were a lot of people who wanted this kind of game.
So you just spent $400 grand. What did you do with the rest of the money?
It was just
like apartments and cars,
parties and
jewelry.
drugs.
Because you are covered in jewelry. You can't see it.
It's all under here, but
Demo's
you can
going.
hear me clanking.
All right, well, let's take. There's some great voiceover here, so I don't want to miss it. But tell us, so tell us about the two characters in Broken Age, right?
It's a story about two characters, about 14 years old, who are both in different situations. This is Vela, who is has been selected for this great honor where she is going to be eaten by a giant monster to save her town from destruction. But she decides to fight the monster and run away. And so here she is run away, and she's got this idea that she's going to...
more kind of just walking away.
She's walking away. Well, she's gotten to the clouds, and she's safe for now, but she's decided to she's hatched the plan to actually find Mog Chothra, the monster, and kill him.
Nice.
And so it's an adventure game. You're solving puzzles. You notice you're exploring this crazy environment with a beautiful hand-painted
animation
characters.
It's beautiful.
And then you use inventory items to solve puzzles just like you did when you were a child, Jeff.
Exactly. Yes,
These memories are coming back to you.
It reminds me of
text trees. I missed the text trees.
We put in because because we were making this for the backers, we knew they said they wanted that kind of game, so we didn't have to like reimagine those adventure games. We knew that they liked text. I think they like text. But here's another one of our great voice talents. See if you can recognize it by the snoring.
Listen careful.
Which kind of implies you've seen this person in bed if you do recognize the snoring. So you might wait till he talks.
Hi.
Oh my. A fresh face rises from below before you ask.
Ryan
Meryl
Seacrest.
Oh, you got right. Yeah, that's Ryan.
That's Mr. Jack Black.
Nice.
You can recognize from the beard and the birds.
Now, how does Jack Black fit in the game? I mean, physically.
He's
huge.
It's a 2D game, and it's hard to. So he's been pressed flat here, and he's playing the part of Harmony Lightbeard, who's a guru. He's the kind of a. We might say fraud. He's leading a cult.
And he's sitting on the
cult
can.
leader.
Is he sitting on the can right now?
He's sitting. You don't know what he's sitting on. You can't see his pants, but it's we call it a hyperbuoyant cloud. See?
It's Tim. I gotta say the art is just so phenomenal. What length of this game? I'm wondering. Like, how does it compare to old adventure games? I mean, is this a pretty?
We thought we were gonna make a really small game with the $400,000, but once it got big, we were like, this is gonna be about as big as the old games.
Wow.
About as long and have a lot of characters. And we just, we like Jack's voice was perfect for Brutal Legend, and that's where we met him. And he's a big gamer, and he had a perfect voice for that, so he was nice enough to come back.
I'm falling in love with the art style. It's really beautiful what you and Greg and the team.
Are there any other voices we'd recognize?
That little character down there, you can switch anytime you want to play.
Don't spoil it yet, right?
Oh wait, don't. No, we're gonna wait.
It's time to make an announcement, Tim. Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we just show it? I think it's a secret. Except for the whole Ryan Seacrest thing has already been
spoiled.
I
Yeah,
can't
not right.
imagine what you had to pay him.
But let's take a look at a video which is going to announce the star.
Another fine actor.
Fine actor who's the star of Shay. And then we're going to come back and actually see some gameplay of that. So check this out.
It's
only on
Lindsay
VGX.
Lohan. World premiere.
Rice Krispie treats, dudes.
Thanks, man. I asked for that. I was like, could you please? It's a game. Oh, Shay.
Dad, this is great.
You can tell he plays adventure games all the time. He does.
A lot of experience.
I was trying to explain to somebody. They're like, how'd you get him to be in the game?
Yeah, and I tweeted about it to let people know because I was super excited that y'all were making an adventure game again. I think that's when I think I followed you then on Twitter, and then you reached out to me on Twitter and were like, hey, do you want to be a part of the game? And then made my dreams come true.
I'm an expediter of dreams.
Right? It's incredible.
Are we starting with the trailer text?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do you know they changed the name of the VGAs this year to VGX?
Right.
It's like the VGAs, but dirty, X-rated.
Right.
Probably.
Right.
This will probably be our...
Or just more extreme.
Yeah, let's just do all of it.
Let's just do it all.
And we are rolling on one.
My name is Shay, and this is my life on the incubator vessel Bassa Nostra.
Teleporter, activate.
It's a lifeboat, an escape pod. It carried me to safety when my world was dying. I can't really complain.
Hey, easy, computer.
The ship takes care of me,
Whole grain nutrient paste?
feeds me, entertains me. I think in its own weird way, it loves me.
I know it's hard. You've given up so much.
Uh-huh. But I've discovered it's also lying to me,
Oh, honey, you can't come in here. I'm working on a surprise for you.
sheltering me from the conflicts raging throughout the galaxy, the injustices out there that I could be fighting. But this ship would never let me put myself in danger.
What am I? Your prisoner?
Just until I'm sure you're safe.
So it's time for a mutiny. Time to put aside childish things. Time to grab the wheel of this ship and steer it straight into the storm.
This looks like the place.
When you tire of child's play, come see me.
Elijah Wood. Wow, Elijah Wood. What a jerk, right?
Yeah, he made Rice Krispie treats, as you noticed, just to make us look fat.
And too bad he knows nothing about the adventure genre.
Actually, he plays them a lot, even more than young.
I'm joking.
Remember, I did an interview with him for Entertainment Weekly, and he mentioned one of his favorite games.
Favorite game was Monkey Island, Secret of Monkey Island, which I worked on. And I was like, haha, someday, 10 years from now, we'll get him to be in Broken Age.
How much did you pay him?
That's exactly.
Okay,
How much did the backers pay him? That's the question.
All right, we have a Twitter question. I know you're excited.
Oh, Twitter.
This is from @Melroff. He or she asks, "Hey Tim Schafer, what are your words of encouragement for a fledgling indie developer?"
Wow, that's really. I feel like I need to, like, someone's future is
Just
in my
be
hands.
honest and say, "Don't try."
Don't try. No, it's like this is a great time because, like we show with our Kickstarter, you don't necessarily have to get permission from some big company to make something you love. You can actually just put your thing out there, and if people like it, they will fund it, and you can do it.
You'll get $3 million, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
@Brandon Victorin asks, "Hey Tim, what was the inspiration for the project?"
Well,
did you get high or something?
No.
Sorry.
You know, it often happens with like two different stories floating around in my head, and just realize that they could fit together in really interesting ways.
These stories were just floating around your head.
Floating around my head.
You're walking around town, going to breakfast, and be like, "Oh, I want to get a guy that sits in a cloud." Sounds like Jack Black.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Although we have another piece here where you can see Shay in action.
Yeah,
right?
we can see Shay on his spaceship.
So let's take a look at this.
He's in a totally different setting. He's walking around the spaceship where he's been raised all his life. He's been alone on the spaceship, being taken care of by this overmothering computer who's just done everything she can to keep him safe and keep him fed, and she thinks entertained, but everything's been arranged to keep a child entertained, and now he's at an age where he wants to go on real adventures, and so he's like, how can I hack into the controls of the ship and take it somewhere really exciting and actually go on these exciting adventures.
Nice.
Just like that. Now, tell me, how does this? You have the two characters. I mean, how does that work narratively? Is it sort of like different sequences you play as each character, and they sort of eventually come together? Or
you can switch back and forth between the two characters anytime you want, a lot like in Day of the Tentacle.
Cool.
And the stories are kind of parallels, in the way that you make those connections is really up to the player. But they're both about these young kids that are deciding they want to take control of their lives, and then find out they cause these big world-changing events to happen.
When does this come out?
The first half is coming out in January.
Oh, nice.
And the second half is coming out later.
You're the first developer that would actually say approximately when something's coming out. Thank you.
Reggie gave us a date, Joel. He's not a developer, though. He's kind of the executive, right? So
he was ready. He wasn't a developer.
We have a talking spoon in our game. I just wanted to point that out too.
Nice. See,
So we're also
no, you weren't
first one
high
to name
when
a
you
date.
thought of this at
And
all.
we have a talking spoon. I was eating cereal when I thought of this idea.
Right, and not high.
Does he look high?
He's talking to his spoon.
It's pretty impressive. All right, and by the way, Joel, you are trending on Twitter. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Is it good or bad?
Well, I'll let you read some of the tweets.
I had no idea what a nerd Joel Gale was.
All right. Well, thank you, Tim.
This
It looks
looks
awesome. This is
great, other than that blurry part.
It's a monitor. Even in the future, people haven't figured out how to.
Well, once Tim fixes the game, it's going to be great.
Awesome, Tim. It's been awesome to show this game off. Visually looks incredible, and the fact it's coming out in January is awesome for the backers and also for fans. Will be able to buy it.
Thanks for backing.
All right. Tim Schafer.
Thanks for having me.
Tim Schafer, nice to meet
you.
Nice to see you.
I love this new format you guys
Thanks
have.
very much.
You like this new format?
It's cozy and
yeah, we haven't started cursing at all. That's what
That'll happen at the concert outside. I can hear them sound checking right now.
Intimacy is what it
All
is.
right.
Be careful. Tim's game is very violent.
It's bombastic.
That's right. We haven't shown you that level. All right. Well, now to present their own unsanctioned award, please welcome the hosts of Rooster Teeth's online game show, The Gauntlet, Bernie and Joel.
And to announce the nominees for Best Cameo in a Video Game and/or Video Game Award Presentation segment, from Rooster Teeth Productions, Bernie Burns and Joel Heyman.
You know, Joel Heyman, one of my favorite things about the VGX ceremony is how innovative they are in letting the community determine who walks home with all the trophies.
Bernie, I couldn't agree with you more. So without further ado, the nominees for Best Cameo in a Video Game and/or Video Game Presentation segment are...
From Grand Theft Auto 5, Chop the Dog.
From BioShock Infinite, The Coin.
From Call of Duty: Ghosts, Rock number 53.
And from the 2013 VGX Awards ceremony presentation of Best Cameo in a Video Game and/or Video Game Presentation Award segment, Joel Heyman and Bernie Burns.
What? Those guys are top
awesome.
Of
they
their
are class.
a complete
They are
lock.
amazing. Just a honor.
Guys, I'm sorry, you can't actually give yourself this award. Like that's not how it works.
Get out of here, Derek!
Yes, we can
Get out!
We can do whatever we want to.
What's wrong with you?
Because we have on time.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
Sorry.
All right,
so
well,
the winner is, for 2013 is...
Derek!
Derek? Who the hell's Derek?
That guy was Derek.
What?
Well, man.
How do we lose an award that we rigged for ourselves?
That's probably the headset
What?
here. Oh, stop showboating. Get out of here, Derek. I got like a for. Want to congratulate all the nominees.
Hey, Jeff, we're halfway through the show. Does that mean you're going to take a layer off?
Yes, let's do it.
All right,
Take the
we're
jacket
gonna do
off.
it. All right, you want to do that? It's up to you.
Let's do it. Take the jacket off, Joel.
You'll see next. It's coming
next.
up.
That'll be a reveal after this.
I'm scared. And now it's time for you to seize power the only way modern humans truly can, by frantically tweeting.
And every time you tweet with the hashtag VGX, we get closer to showing you a surprise world premiere game announcement, and we are getting pretty damn close right now.
You're right.
VGX trending #1, Cranky Kong #2. Wow. Joe McHale's like #6. I'm not even on the list.
That's ridiculous. I'm mad for you. Plus, you already told us what you want to see next via Twitter, and we have no choice but to obey you because the internet is just that powerful. Also, I've been told you have my family at an undisclosed location. Please do not hurt them. So here's the viewer-requested world premiere gameplay trailer for The Division. Check it out. The Division.
World premiere.
The Snowdrop engine was specially developed to create the deep and vast universe of Tom Clancy's The Division. Never before has a video game reached this level of detail. This chaotic and decayed New York City is enhanced by a dynamic day-night cycle. The rendering engine supports volumetric lighting to add atmosphere throughout the environment. As in film production, Snowdrop uses a light probe system that captures lighting realistically in both outdoor and indoor scenes. To enhance immersion, surfaces react with unprecedented physical accuracy. Snowdrop's powerful particle system reacts dynamically to a vast range of environmental factors, including light. By harnessing next-gen technology, Snowdrop's shader system allows the world to react to the constantly changing weather. We live in a fragile world. The Snowdrop engine makes this world a reality. Be prepared to enter the next generation of gaming.
This world premiere is presented by 47 Ronin in theaters Christmas Day.
In 2013, indie games made us laugh, they made us think, and they even made us shell out $2 for in-app purchases. I'm gonna move around as much as the cameraman does. It's like I'm more drunk than I already am. Here are the nominees for Best Independent Game.
Best Independent Game, Kentucky Route Zero. Gone Home. Papers, Please. The Stanley Parable.
You heartless bastard.
And the winner is Gone Home. Yeah. Come on. We now take you to the only place in the universe where independent video games could possibly be produced. Portland, Oregon. Congratulations. You've been tweeting with the hashtag VGX, and we're trending solar system-wide, actually. And that means you've unlocked a surprise bonus world premiere. Jeff?
This is not just a world premiere trailer, it's actually a big game announcement, and we are so excited about this. There's been one rumor that we'd like to confirm, and sadly, guys, it is not Fallout 4.
Damn it!
We spoke to Bethesda, and that online buzz is just a very well-executed internet hoax by some enterprising Polish fan, believe it or not.
Here's something that hasn't been said before, or said since. Never mind, I'm not gonna even try it. Anyway, just keep going, Jeff.
Keep
go.
going.
All
right, well, let's move on to something very positive, because we do have a very awesome surprise for you guys, a world premiere game announcement that's been the subject of a lot of online speculation over the past few weeks. Well, here we go. This is the announcement that you fans have been waiting for.
World premiere.
This is an amazing partnership. Telltale announced partnership with Gearbox, and now I'm here with Dan and Kevin to talk about the announcement of Game of Thrones. I think this was rumored a few weeks ago. I think when people heard Telltale, Game of Thrones, it's such a perfect match. Guys, I mean, how did this thing come about?
Well, we're huge fans at the studio, obviously, like everyone.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to do it, and we just kept working and talking with HBO to figure out the right way to get it done, and we did it, and it makes a lot of sense. I think they saw Walking Dead and said, yeah, that makes sense for Game of Thrones. There's a lot.
Did you ever think you were going to do a game based on Treem?
That's next.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
All right, so I'm sorry.
Well, but as you mentioned, HBO, working with you guys on this, so people wonder, is this based on the books? It's not. It's based on the TV show, right?
Yes.
It's a TV license.
Yeah. It's a great world. I mean, it's a rich world, and they've made the show has really interpreted it very well, but it's still a huge world, and we'll be taking advantage of all the fiction to make something great.
Awesome.
So people, I'm sure, wonder where is this set? Which book or which season? I mean, how are you approaching the story? What is the Game of Thrones game?
Oh, we're just really getting into it right now and thinking about the right characters and who has kind of the most at stake and who has the most to do and who has the biggest impact on the world, because we're so much about consequence, and Game of Thrones is so much about big consequence.
What do you do with with a show like Game of Thrones? Obviously, the books, the fans are borderline psychotic, and obviously, if you put out a game, you've got to somehow match that or go further. I mean, what do you do?
Well, psychotic fans are actually a bonus, right? Because there's just so much love and feedback, and we're episodic. So when we put something out and people get into it, it becomes part of our feedback loop, and we just keep reinforcing everything that people are into. So it's a great opportunity. We're excited.
Will
about
you
it.
shoot the
We
game?
fall into the category of psychotic fans ourselves.
That too.
Will you shoot the game in Ireland and Malta and in Greenland?
Virtual Greenland.
Okay, great. It's much
But
easier.
good question. Will the actors from the show, will they be involved at all?
I think we're still going to try to figure that out as we define who the characters should be and how much is new and how much is existing, and who are the right fits for the time period that we do. So there's a lot of work to do.
Excited you guys are doing it.
Are you going to have crazy sex scenes between brother and sister, like in the show?
The show has crazy sex scenes in it.
I don't know if you've seen it. Pretty
psychotic fans.
It would be
You're psychotic fans.
I really like the show a lot, and if I don't like the game, I'm coming for you.
Well, I mean, obviously, huge expectations. But let's talk about the style of game, because Game of Thrones could lend to some, truly, sort of epic action moments. Have you guys thought, Kevin, from a technology perspective, what is this going to feel like? Is it going to be similar to other Telltale games?
I think it will be similar to other Telltale games, but it will. I mean, you can't tell a Game of Thrones story without big battles and those kind of elements. So they'll definitely be there in the story. I think the way that we attack them and the things that you do in those battles are going to be kind of more of a Telltale way of doing it. So you'll be swinging a sword every now and then, but you won't be hacking your way through 100 people.
You could be playing like black smoke that comes out of a woman's uterus and unlocks a gate.
Or you could be using it in some way.
Yeah, you could. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Joel, you're getting the design.
I'm getting very specific.
This is your game.
I'm excited for your Masters of Sex game too. That's coming out later.
So let's talk about the, obviously the idea of choice and consequence, which is a big thing in Telltale games.
Yeah.
How does that dovetail with something like Game of Thrones, which obviously has a somewhat defined narrative? And is that why you're thinking of side stories and other characters and how that can sort of blend into the main plot?
Yeah, the world is just so rich, but it's so personal, and each of the characters have so much at stake on a personal level, and people really care about the characters. But there's also the larger world going on. So we like universes where there's a lot at stake, and where when you lose something, you really feel it. So when the player's making their choices and trying to decide what they should do, it means something. And Game of Thrones has that huge universe, and that huge political landscape that just is really something that we can take advantage of based on to make the game better and to make a really unique experience. Just a great experience for fans of the show.
You can hardly make any character in the Games of Thrones universe can hardly do anything without huge ripple effects and collateral damage. It's just every word is perilous.
Well, and the idea that you guys could have potentially new fiction or sort of surprise people with sort of new elements, because sometimes people that watch a TV show, some things are spoiled if you have read the books. So.
Well, I think it's that weird thing of I can't wait. I'm sure they'll be surprised by the game, but they'll want so much of that, is in the books and in the show, obviously, and it sounds like you guys are doing that.
Yeah, the book is just a great resource to really understand the decisions that they made on the show and how rich the world is. So it's just a really, it's a huge franchise, and historically we've worked with different franchises that have that type of depth. So it's exciting when you have that.
Perfect. I think this is like the exact developer we'd want making this game.
Thank you.
And this is really exciting. In 2014, it says in the piece, so it's coming sooner than we might think.
Yeah, it's shaping up.
I can't imagine the work you have ahead of you.
Well, thank you.
Your hours must be.
Well, thank you guys for sharing this with us. It's a big announcement, and we appreciate you coming to VGX to make the announcement.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. All right, well, Grand Theft Auto 5 allowed gamers to switch seamlessly between 3 murderous thieves, but only one of them stole the show and then used it to run over countless innocent bystanders. Here's your third nominee for Character of the Year.
Character of the Year.
I ever tell you about Trevor? You'll be shot, amigo. Yeah! Yes! Woo!
Major drug dealer.
Real hillbilly type shit.
Bring me my coffee, I'm gonna cut your arm off.
How have you been?
Oh, simply wonderful. Abandonment issues. Nice new tits, by the way. Things could get really messy. Massage.
No, I really don't.
Do you want me to get my dick out again?
All right, guys, we have a lot of world premieres still to go. We got Titanfall coming up later, awesome footage, and we're going to get to another world premiere right now for you guys. And this one comes from Hello Games. This is a tiny London-based studio whose previous game, Joe Danger, was nominated for Best Independent Game in 2010. These guys are amazing. They're in Guildford, and I visited them last summer, and they told me they were working on an amazing project, and it was their dream to be here with us today to share it with you for the first time. So I'm really proud to announce Hello Games' first next-gen game and show you the world premiere trailer. It's called No Man's Sky. Check it out.
World premiere.
We're joined right now by Hello Games' Sean Murray. Sean Murray, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you flew yourself out here all the way from, he literally did. And as indie game developers, that is a huge deal. Did you have to sell any organs to get here?
Well, it sounds somebody else flew the plane. But yeah, I paid for my own ticket.
I didn't realize that.
Well, we're excited to have you guys here. It's awesome. So tell us about No Man's Sky, that trailer.
It's
hints at a lot of
indescribable.
things. Yeah, it is indescribable.
So describe it now.
Okay.
So what was your vision for this game? Because you look at Joe Danger, such a different game than this. This is hugely ambitious, procedural. Tell us about how it works.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't want to be typecast. I mean, we're kind of an indie studio, and we want to do loads of different things. And I guess with this game, we wanted to make something that was a science fiction game, right? And there are like lots of science fiction games, but they're normally, like when I say that, you picture Space Marines, right? You picture like the post-apocalypse. You picture dystopia, you know? And that's not what I picture when I think of sci-fi. Sci-fi for me is the books that I grew up with, right? Is actual fiction, is like Asimov and Clarke and Heinlein and people like that. But as well as that, when I close my eyes and I picture it, I think of the covers. I think of like Chris Foss and Mobius and people. You know, I picture that like desolate landscape, that crashed spaceship, and that kind of planet just hanging in the horizon.
And this, you know, as the trailer suggested, you're underwater, you're on land, and then you're literally shooting up into space. And I mean, so it's a massive, and it's kind of, there's an online component to it as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge game. Like, I can't really do that justice, right? So we wanted to make a game about exploration, and we wanted to make something that was real, right? So, you know, in our game, when you stand like on a planet and you see a mountain, and if that mountain is like 3 miles away or wherever it is, and you can see it, you can walk there, and you can go and you can explore it, right? But if you see, like I was describing to you, like that planet on the horizon, which you see in the trailer, that's a real place.
Wow.
And you can see features on it, and you can get in your ship and you can go there. Right.
Is it like a persistent world, or how do people sort of live together?
It's even more than that in that, you know, if you look, if it's nighttime or you're in space and you see all the stars, those are real stars. Those are suns, and they have planets around them, and you can go and visit them.
You're just 4 people making this game?
Yeah, that's right.
Jeez, you must have carpal tunnel.
Ambitious idea. So tell us about, I mean, you saw some ship combat. I mean, is it player versus player? I mean, what is the mechanic of when I play it?
Well, it's always first person.
Okay.
There's combat when you're on the planets. There's combat in space. Yeah. But it's, like I was trying to say, it's a real world, and it's a real universe. So kind of like our universe, you know, it's an adversarial place. It's a dangerous place. So this isn't, you know, I said it was a game about exploration. It's not just kind of wandering about passively, ambiently, you know. These are planets that have an ecology, they have an ecosystem, and you're not necessarily at the top of that chain.
So is everyone's game, procedural, I mean, is everyone's game different? Am I playing by myself, or are we all kind of coming together into
We're all playing in the same universe, and there is persistence there. If I do something significant...
It's not, how do you have any time for anything?
But it's such a bold idea. I mean, you guys are literally building your own like massively multiplayer world that's procedurally generated. And is there anything that this game doesn't have?
It doesn't have Joe Danger.
Yes. DLC coming.
Right. Okay.
Is it as good as Joe Danger?
It's better in many ways.
So
it's
you
different.
didn't try as hard on Joe Danger?
Well, that was the thing. You know,
try.
we were practicing.
Well, no, I mean, the fact that you guys have gone from Joe Danger to this, such an ambitious idea, working on next-gen platforms, is there any sense of, I mean, is this something you're going to sort of allow people to participate in, to back, or are you going to have a beta? I mean, how is this going to grow as a game?
I mean, we're not thinking like that now. Right. Maybe I'll talk to Tim Schafer later, and he can tell me. But, you know, we're not the savviest bunch from that point of view. Like, when we made Joe Danger, we were just like flat out broke the whole time. I actually like sold my house to fund that game, and then we made it and released it, and it did real well for us, and we've used that as a stepping stone to make this.
Well, we're honored that you guys would be here with us.
I don't know how you found the time to fly here and talk, and then you have to go back. You must be writing code on the plane.
Pretty much. I mean, the trailer is actually me playing the game, and I cut the trailer myself as well. You know, but it is a collaborative
Really
effort.
impressive, Sean. No, it's awesome to have you here and share it with the world. So hopefully you guys are excited about that. There's going to be much more about this game I think we'll be hearing about next year.
Are you able to wash regularly with the amount of time you don't have?
Just for the VGXs.
Thank you, Sean.
All right, thanks, Sean. Later tonight, we're teaming up with Rockstar Games for a unique one-time only performance of the music of GTA 5. So let's head outside to check in with the Loiter Squad. Loiters?
We're in front of the Rockstar stage where we're setting up for tonight's GTA performance.
Freddie Gibbs is here. What's happening here tonight, Freddie?
I guess I'm gonna go up there and rap, you know what I'm saying?
Go rap? Hell yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. It's a pleasure to have you
Hey,
here.
hold up, man. You look like Casey, JoJo, and Mary J. Blige.
Oh my gosh. Well, wow. Well, hey, thank you, Freddie Gibbs. Thank you. We'll be back. Check back later.
Why did y'all put me
now
with
back
these
to
people?
the studio, Joel.
No, it's
Bye.
not that time yet, because I don't want to go anywhere with that guy.
See you guys later.
Let's
Make
take it
some
right
noise.
out.
There in just a few minutes for the GTA concert. But have you ever wondered what kind of car you might be driving in the future? Well, behind me, you've probably seen it all show, is the Mercedes-Benz AMG Vision Gran Turismo concept car. It's a glimpse into where car design might go next, and there's only one of these in the world. They just had it at the LA Auto Show. What a beautiful car. And as the name suggests, the only way to test drive this car is inside a game, Gran Turismo 6, which came out yesterday for the PS3. This is the first car in the GT series that aims to give drivers and gamers a look at what's next.
This isn't you. This isn't you. It was you. This isn't you. This isn't you.
Welcome to hour 3 of VGX. It's hard to believe that just 4 short hours ago, my wife had to awaken me from a booze and pills-induced haze to remind me that I thought it was an awesome idea to host a live nerd thing.
Well, we got some amazing stuff coming up, Joel, in this hour. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We're going to show you a world premiere of that game, which is jaw-dropping, the visuals, some of the best stuff I've ever seen. And also Titanfall from Respawn. You guys know that's coming next year, an exclusive for Xbox One, and it is an incredible game, and we got some big announcements tied to that game. Some really cool twists of the game that you may not be expecting, and Vince from Respawn will be here to show that to you, and I can't wait to show that to you in a little bit. So lots of stuff. Send us questions with the hashtag VGX Titanfall for the guys from Respawn, and we'll get to that a little bit later. Plus, we've got a world premiere exclusive from the upcoming stealth game Thief, and the award for Best Shooter and Studio of the Year will be announced.
All that and a one-of-a-kind Grand Theft Auto 5 musical performance featuring Chain Gang of 1974 and The Game. And now, I'm going to cross to this area.
Wow. Are we crossing together, Joel?
I'm going to stop right here.
Oh, my God. Let's move across over here.
Well, right now, we need to kick some zombies in the face.
So we're choreographed.
Oh, there we go. It's time to go hands-on with a world premiere demo of Dying Light. Go.
All right, and here to demo a new daytime level from this game is Majik Binkowski. Is that right, Majik? What a name.
Yeah.
Good to have you. All right, well, you're from Techland. This game is, now this is actually running 1080p on PS4, right?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Cool. So we're seeing on the actual game on PS4. And
This
tell us,
reminds me of my life. I just
With
run
the
around with an
axe.
axe.
So the thing is, there's actually a story and quest behind what we have here, but I was actually thinking like we do something goofy, so we're just gonna head into the city and do crazy stuff. How about that?
It sounds awesome.
now this game has obviously daytime and nighttime gameplay, and tell us about the differences between the two.
So the daytime is kind of easy going. Now, if you look up, we're just gonna see an airdrop coming. We don't want to
we don't want to worry about that right now. Now you can also hear the guy screaming, but screw him right now, right?
Yeah, why? Why help
we don't help him, right? Let's just go kill zombies.
So we have 5. It says time remaining 5 minutes. So is that time remaining until nighttime? You sort of have to prepare.
That's actually
for
the time remaining for a demo.
What's that part?
Oh my God!
You
time out your demo. I like
so what were those guys doing? Just hanging out, waiting for a bus or something?
You know, eating bodies, the stuff that the zombies like to do. Now, the thing is, we revamped a lot of our AI stuff, so we made them a lot more relentless. You can cut off the limbs off. They're still going to come for you. Like, even if they don't have limbs, they're still going to try to bite you. So you're really going to stay on the move. Like, yeah, look at that. He doesn't have a limb. He's still going to bite you. Like, we call them biters for a reason.
Wow. So, Majid, you're a sick man.
Yeah, that's what they say. And you can perform sick stuff.
That's
like
what I
that.
like. It's like it's not just combat. There's sort of that parkour to it on top of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Dying Light is, you have this tremendous freedom of movement. It's like, I dare to say, like, the freedom of movement that we give you, it's nothing you can find in any other game.
Right.
So pretty much everything you can see, you can get on top of that. Like, as you can see, we're in the daytime, so there's plenty of room. They're not, they're still kind of sloppy and slow, but each one of them is really deadly. And as you can see, we just performed like this really off-the-top parkour movement. We just used the zombie to launch ourselves up.
Are some zombies stronger than others?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And they get really more nasty at night.
So what is your favorite weapon?
Favorite weapon? Really? Like, should I?
Yeah, just tell us.
Tell us.
Okay.
In real life, what's your favorite weapon?
It's a big-ass two-handed axe.
Okay.
And if you aim right, you can actually split a guy in half.
Oh, now we got to do that. Can we do it here now?
You're making my dreams come true right now.
Or the sledgehammer that you can equip.
Right.
Yeah, let's equip the sledgehammer.
I just like
That's
that
a huge
the zombies
thing. Yeah, there we
got on
go.
the roof. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So you just lit up the thing you hit, obviously.
Yes, like, we want to make the combat as visceral as possible so you can feel every single hit. So if you actually break the bone, we show it to you. Like, look at that.
Wow.
That's the collarbone. Went on.
So there's obviously a lot of strategy even to the combat.
Yes, absolutely. This is an action survival game, so combat is only an option, and sometimes it's better to run. Now, another cool thing is that we actually develop our levels so that there's many ways to get into place. Now, we're going to try to get on top of that roof.
Right.
How do you want to go? Like, there are at least 4 ways to go.
Elevator.
Okay, there's no elevator. How about we go like from the back door? How about that?
Great.
All right, let's try to do it. Now, we could probably, you see the pole right there. We could try this pole, but we're going to go back doors. Let's try to do it. Yep, watch out.
See if it was the right way. And this is, it's very
That's actually
open.
a funny fella.
Okay.
Like one of the hazmat suit. That's one of my favorites.
Well, we got to take him down then.
Yeah, let's try hitting him with the gas tank.
Yeah, him like
There you go, look at that.
That's
About to blow up.
Yes, there you go.
That's good combat. All right, so you're obviously trying to get up there, and this is, somewhat open world in terms of how you get to certain points, right?
Yes, so, I dare to say that the freedom of movement it's so something that you've never seen before, that you spend a couple of hours with the game, and it's going to be difficult to, go back to ordinary FPS games because suddenly you see a wall, you have to go around it, and here you just go on top of it, and, you can do whatever you want. And get there however you want. Now, from this point, we're actually going to go even higher. We're just going to loot this box.
Oh.
Yeah, some nice medicine.
Convenient.
I have that in mind.
Now, if we take a look into this overpass, let's climb into that. Why not, right?
And so you're just commanding this with your brain right now, right? You don't even need to use it.
Amazing how he calls out.
You can just say what's about to happen.
Isn't it? That's why you said mine. Oh, beautiful, wasn't it?
You guys you're demoing this live on PS4, and it's amazing to sort of see the action that you'll see here. And then at nighttime, it gets even more visceral, right?
Yes. The thing is, the population of zombie changes. There's even more of them, and which is kind of crazy because when we get to the overpass, probably you'll see like a huge crowd of zombies.
Right.
The thing is, we actually have like 10 times more zombies on screen than we had in the previous game. So, we better not go there. That's a suicide. That's a suicide.
A recipe for disaster when you have people like that.
I think we're just going to stick with this demo for the rest of the day.
Just keep going through fighting zombies?
I would stay.
Now, the cool thing is, you don't only get to fight zombies, we also have humans. Now, of course, some of them they're not like straight hostile, but of course, they're not going to let us take our stuff.
So now you can go get his stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is great.
Isn't that cool? And actually, how about we throw him out of this overpass just like that? There we go.
Oh my God.
There he goes.
Through the concrete. Well, that's amazing. Well, Dying Light looks really cool.
Isn't that cool? And let me remind you,
You've been rewarded for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, we want players to have fun. You know, do crazy stuff. The way you want to do it.
All right, well, looks like that's about it for the demo. As the timer, I like we have a timer here, so we know
Isn't that
let's
good?
go into the demo. So you got all your demo in, which looks really cool. And Dying Light's coming out next year, right?
Yes, 2014, current gen, next gen, PC.
What's the date release?
It's 2015. If I tell you, I have to kill you.
I like you're pushing, Joel.
With a
Yeah,
hammer.
that was a good one.
Pushing for the information.
Slice me with a
All right, very fun.
axe.
Thank you, Majik, for
Thank you
Techland,
so
all
much
you
for having
guys,
me.
for all you guys are doing. Absolutely. All right, it's time to vote for
Time
our
for me,
final
yeah.
vote of the night.
Sorry. Oh, yes. I know you're bummed about it, but just think of all the people watching the North Korean VGX Awards who don't have a voice. Kind of makes you feel bad about complaining, doesn't it? So here's how you can make it up to us. Tell us which award to present next by tweeting with the hashtag VGX Studio of the Year or VGX Best Shooter.
That's right. Plus, those big world premieres are still coming. Titanfall and The Witcher 3 world premieres are still ahead. You guys are not going to want to miss when those impact. And later, Character of the Year is awarded. It's selected by fans during the show. Will it be a rebooted Lara Croft, a pair of brothers, the dimension-hopping Lutece twins, or the lovable psychopath
Or Kate
Trevor
Blanchett
Phillips?
from Blue Jasmine.
Unfortunately, not nominated.
Oh,
Joel.
I love that game, though, Blue Jasmine.
Blue Jasmine.
Oh,
Make your
I-
choice
let's
now
keep
at
going.
vote.vgxlive.com so your voice can be heard, and we'll announce that a little bit later. Now, one of this year's most improbable success stories occurred when a Swedish gamer upset relentless twerker Miley Cyrus to become the world's most popular YouTube channel. Love him or hate him, joining us now from the UK is PewDiePie, who's taking us out for his own signature demo of a brand new nighttime level. More Dying Light. Have fun running up walls and away from zombies. Over to you, PewDiePie.
How's it going, man? My name's PewDiePie, and welcome to some Dying Light. This game is awesome. It's parkour meets zombies. There hasn't been a better combo than turkey and sandwich. Alright, so this is Dying Light.
Take a leg, man.
What? That's rude, man. Alright, what do we got? Oh, God. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Or you can just run like an idiot, like I do.
Keep it up, you might just make it.
Thanks. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. I'm alive, no big deal. Hey, leave that man alone. Oh, I said leave him alone, that doesn't mean bite me. You balded beauty. There you go, sit down. Good night. Sit down, I say. Wonderful. All right, what was it? What do you want? Nice pants. Oh God, what the hell? If you're gonna spit on me, at least ask first. Ah! What? What just happened? Oh, the trap. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Someone touched my butt. I swear to God, someone did it. Woohoo! Hi! Hi! Oh, don't kick each other. Ah, God, God! Oh! Ah, what the hell? Back off, spawn of Satan! Activate some traps, man. There we go. Come on! Spike, open up! Oh, open up, please! Don't look back. Don't look back. I look back. I look back. I look back. Whoa! To see my full playthrough of Dying Light, go and watch on VGXLive.com. Hope you enjoyed watching. That's it. Stay awesome.
Oh, we were just told
All right,
to ad-lib.
PewDiePie. I know. Scary, right?
Nice.
No, it's all good. PewDiePie, Dying Light. So out of all the games we've seen today so far, Joel, what are you feeling? Yeah, Game of Thrones, I felt you were pretty excited about that.
I'm pretty excited about Game of
right?
Thrones, but I haven't seen Game of Thrones yet.
That's true. Just a teaser trailer, right?
So,
you
but
gotta trust
watch-
Telltale.
Yeah, I'm very excited, but watching a sledgehammer hit, or watching a tank explode on the back of a zombie was pretty exciting. I hugged Majik for about a minute after that. How about you? You have to be, you know everything, so when you say which game you are most excited about, that causes ripples through the video game universe.
Well, I try, yes, I have to be fair,
very,
equitable.
you have to be very political. I know you're going to say, I like them all for different reasons.
Exactly. No, I will say we've got some amazing stuff still coming up in the show.
Name one game that you're really excited about.
Well, I'm really excited. We have Titanfall later. Which
So
I'm
that's
super
the
psyched
most
about.
excited. All the other games don't matter to you. Just say it. Just say,
Not allowed
Jeff,
to- Vince
don't
is back
care
there
about
laughing.
any other
No,
games
that's a big
except
game.
for Titanfall.
Destiny looks fantastic.
Said by Jeff.
I'm just trying to be.
Jeff Keighley states he only cares about one game
trying
this
to
year.
keep-
Go ahead.
No, I try and be honest. A lot of games look great tonight, and that's what's great about the shows. We get all the industry together.
I feel like a lot of them
trying
look
to dig
bad,
myself out of this hole.
and I like one. All right.
Well, Joel, at the end of the night, you're going to tell us which one you think looks the best. And I think Titanfall you're going to be impressed by, and The Witcher 3. The graphics in this game.
See, I think it's The Witcher 3 for him because he's said it a couple times to me. It's just like, have you seen The Witcher 3?
Exactly.
So, all right.
And it's still coming, Joel.
So The Witcher 3 just unseated Titanfall. Now, you do not like Titanfall. Just say it.
Until the Titanfall world premieres happen. I'm very flexible.
If you tell me which game you love the most, I will buy you 4 more layers.
I need it. Winter is coming, as we saw from Game of Thrones.
He's from
I need
Toronto.
another
He's
4
ready.
layers.
It's LA outside right. It's 70 degrees. Okay, our next
back to the show.
World premiere features the rebirth of a classic franchise. Gamers and kleptomaniacs alike are thrilled to jump back into the boots of one of the sneakiest characters in gaming history. Here's a world premiere look at the story trailer. Ooh, story for Thief.
World premiere.
Brothers of the Awakened, we are gathered here to usher this city into a new age.
Robes. Robes are always a bad sign. Something's not right. It's too dangerous. And you're not ready yet.
You know, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm going down there with or without you.
Let us begin the channeling of the primal.
Garrett, I'm slipping!
Aaron died. I'll never forget it. And everything else is gone.
Men who believed themselves to know best try to control something they didn't fully understand. The balance has shifted. We can all feel it. Your city needs you, Garrett.
I'm no savior.
Something has changed in you, child of the shadows.
No one is paying you to risk your neck for this.
There are worse things in the shadows than you.
All right, that was the world premiere for Thief, and I was online seeing the reaction to No Man's Sky, which is so awesome to see. That's what this show should be about, is showing you games that surprise you from places you wouldn't expect, and awesome to see Sean and Hello Games get the kind of reaction, so that's really awesome to see. All right, well, when you combine live streaming video and gaming content of every type, the result is Twitch. It's where more than 45 million gamers a month gather to broadcast, watch, and talk about video games. In fact, some of you are watching VGX on Twitch right now, on the web, also on Xbox One. So here's a shout out to gaming's rapidly growing online ecosystem. We're happy to have you guys at Twitch and your audience here with us, live streaming the VGAs. Joel, over to you.
You know what VGX has? A balcony. That's right, we rented a place with a balcony. You can see everything, look at that. It's called fancy, folks. So, we're gonna go outside right now to the Loiter Squad. They're in the garment district here in LA. Let's see what sort of discarded garments they're wearing now.
We have the way.
Our GTA 5 live performance is coming up, but right now, we're checking in with Waves.
Yeah, we're checking in.
Now, you guys are on the Grand Theft Auto 5 soundtrack. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
About yourself.
Oh, hi.
Nathan!
We're Waves.
Hi.
That's Nathan and that's Steven.
Steven!
And I'm Jasper.
Hi, we're Waves. And we're back with Waves.
Yes, and they were on Grand Theft Auto 5 soundtrack. Now, do you guys listen to yourself in the game?
Yes, I do. We listen to you as well on the Flylow station.
That's really cool. Yep.
Flying Lotus is interesting.
Wow. The music of GTA kicks off soon.
Back to Joel.
Back to Joel.
No, we're not going back.
I thought you
We're not going back.
So
No.
tell us more about yourself.
We're not going anywhere.
Hi, we're Waves.
Are you guys band?
Yeah.
What kind of music do you make?
I'm 5'11", I'm like 230 pounds, but I'm trying to lose weight.
Yes,
And we
yes.
clap it up for
That's
that
all
every
that
time,
matters.
don't we?
That's all that matters.
Healthy choice.
I love myself. Hi, Mom.
Yes, yes.
I don't want to go anywhere with that guy.
Me either.
This guy here.
2002
all.
Kanye
See
West.
this hand?
I like potatoes.
I will
Yes. This is amazing. 30 seconds left. Well,
Potatoes!
what's your favorite station on Grand Theft Auto 5?
I like the West Coast classics.
What's your
DJ
favorite
Pooh.
song on there?
Gin and Juice.
Gin and Juice, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
I like
Potatoes. Potatoes.
Oh, wrap it up. Shh. All right. Now you voted for it, and due to our... Oh, never mind. Back to you, Joel. Yeah!
Potatoes.
Holy crap. It's an open bar out there. Okay, now you voted for it, and due to Twitter's complex bylaws, we apparently have to do what you tell us. So here's the award for Best Shooter.
Best Shooter. Battlefield 4.
No one gets left behind.
BioShock Infinite.
I think we've got trouble. Catch! Let me go!
Metro Last Light. Call of Duty Ghosts.
And the winner is BioShock Infinite. Yeah, and accepting the award are the very reluctant employees of Irrational Games.
So we won the VGX Award for Best Shooter.
Nice.
And you've been chosen as the person to give the acceptance speech on behalf of Irrational.
Seriously?
What?
So when you're ready, go ahead.
You want me to give a speech?
For the company?
Whoa.
I don't know what to say.
Seriously?
I'm not a talker. Can I start over? Thanking people? I don't give speeches.
Cool.
Oh.
We should probably start it again.
This is acceptance speechless.
I really like it.
Okay. Is that an acceptance speech? Is that...
All right, thanks and congratulations to the guys at Irrational Games. It's so cool. We gave each of the studios a chance to do whatever they wanted, and they came back with totally different videos from each studio, so very awesome. We still got a lot more awards to come. We got Witcher, we got Titanfall, and of course, the amazing performance of the music of Grand Theft Auto 5. You guys have seen some teases outside. It's going to be truly epic. It's literally 20 minutes of music, score, soundtrack, all put together. I am so excited to share this with you guys in a little bit of time. But all night long, you've been voting at vote.vgx.com for the Character of the Year award, and the results are finally in. Will it be twins, brothers, a gaming icon, or a psychopath? The winner, BioShock Infinite, the test twins. Check this out.
You see, I told you we'd won.
You said we hadn't won.
Yet. And now we have.
Wins, won, will win.
And now you're just being cheeky.
Do you suppose we should thank anyone?
Why spoil the moment?
Our condolences to the other nominees.
But rest assured, there's a universe where you stand here, the winner, and we weep quietly into our pillows.
Well, now you've done it.
Done what?
Made me feel sorry for the version of us that didn't win.
Chin up, other us. There's always next time.
Up next, it's our 13th world premiere of the night. Wow. 13. I can still remember when we hit 11. Back then, this was all farmland as far as the eye could see, and Loiter Squad, why, they were nothing more than a group of kids who hung around outside of local businesses with some crazy idea about forming a musical group. But hey, don't get this old guy reminiscing about our 11th world premiere. Here's our 13th world premiere video for The Witcher 3.
World premiere.
We have been here before. We watch your petty world slumbering. You cannot defy the call of the mass deal. You can only surrender.
I saw a longship made of the claws of dead men. The wraiths drove everyone to the shore. My daughter, too. No man who meets the hunt returns to this world.
I returned.
This world premiere is presented by 47 Ronin in theaters Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah. All right, our exclusive look at Titanfall is still ahead, but it's already time for our final award of the evening, Sad Face. This year, Game Studios put out their finest work yet, from a plague-ridden future with no hope to a floating utopia with a dark secret, and from a massive open-world action game to a tiny indie gem that packed a massive emotional punch. This year's nominees for Studio of the Year helped to make 2013 one of gaming's best.
Studio of the Year. Rockstar North.
It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles.
Don't kill him!
The Fulbright Company. Irrational Games. Naughty Dog.
And the winner is Naughty Dog. Yeah. And to accept, we take you to a hallway in Naughty Dog's Santa Monica oh wow, I can't even say Santa Monica headquarters. Take it.
Hi everyone, we're very honored to be receiving this award tonight for Studio of the Year. It means so much to us because it represents like everyone here at the studio is working like extremely hard to make everything happen.
Yeah, we wanted to thank Spike and the Advisory Council and our fans for selecting us, and we also wanted to congratulate the other nominees in the category. They made some of our favorite games this year. Like Christoph said, the studio is very excited to win this award.
Oh, we're back. And organized.
Exactly.
That's right.
It's Abby and
Everything's
Vince.
going smoothly.
Great to have
Hey
you guys
guys.
with us.
You've been patiently waiting all night long for some hot, giant robot-on-robot action, just like the sheltered, strange loner you really are. And now we're going to give it to you, mostly because we're afraid of what will happen if we don't.
Right, and we've got Vince and Abby here from Respawn. You guys can tweet questions, VGX, Titanfall, but Vince, Abby, this is a big moment because people have been excited about Titanfall. They want to know a lot more. They've been asking for new footage.
The big moment is, it was supposed to be me up here. Abby made me bring her.
Okay.
When she found out.
Just tagging along.
Yeah.
Just gotta throw it out there. Gotta throw it out there.
Let's just a little switch through there.
There we go. There we go.
Much better. All right. So this is pretty exciting.
You're better than a giant robot.
This is great. Yeah, thank you.
You guys do your thing. We got some game footage to look at. We got some business to do here, Vince. Because
By the
Titanfall,
way, you win shirt of the year too.
Looking very
Thing
good,
is
Sam.
awesome.
So,
Amazing.
so Titanfall. Let's get down to business. People know about Titanfall, but tonight you guys have some cool stuff to tell us about the game, right?
That's right.
What are we about to see?
We stopped by our sister company, Hammond Robotics, and picked up some new footage. Something you might like to see. This is footage of a new Titan that we're going to show off.
Why did you wait to spoil it? You should just roll the tape.
Oh, okay. Let's roll the tape.
Check it out. Titanfall.
World premiere.
Today at Hammond Robotics, we're building a new generation of machines. From the earliest days of robotics to the rudimentary machines of the 20th century, Hammond Robotics has always looked towards the future. Over the years, we have handpicked the best and the brightest talent with the experience and background to bring the future home and protect our frontier. We are the titans of the industry, ready to empower your next mission. So today, Hammond Robotics would like to unveil its latest achievement.
Stand by for Titanfall.
The Ogre. In field testing, our newest model uses its heavy armor design to destroy the competition. In ballistic and martial testing. And in the Ogre's initial deployment, we truly delivered. In total, it was responsible for 67% of enemy force depletion. It suffered only superficial damage to the outer hull, while mitigating damage to friendly units by nearly 40%, and inflicting over 50% more damage to enemy units. At Hammond Robotics, we're bringing the future home.
So there was a little more to Titanfall than people probably expected. We saw the Titans at E3. We're like, oh, that's cool. So there's another class of Titan?
There is another class of Titan. I know we've teased it a little bit, but there you get to see the Ogre in action.
Okay, so tell us about,
someone just got beaten to death with their own arms.
Their own arms.
That, so far, unprecedented in the things we've seen tonight.
Yeah, you've seen the Atlas one where he rips the guy out of the cockpit and throws him, and so the Ogre has its own finishing move, and that's the arm rip. And
I just want to say thank you for that.
Anytime.
Game looks incredible. So let's talk, obviously different classes of Titan, that sort of rock, paper, scissors. How does that factor into the gameplay now?
There's different abilities. This one's obviously, as you could tell from the video, more heavily armored. It's a little slower. It's, a lot of it's just going to come down to play style. Okay. I like one that's a little faster, maybe a little less armored. Abby likes the more slow, lumbering.
So,
She likes beating things to death with its own arms.
The melee it's great, yeah.
When you play this game, tell us, how do these Titans interact? Are there certain maps with only certain classes of Titans? Do they intermix? What can we expect?
You get to choose. Once you unlock it, you get to choose it.
Okay, excellent. All right, so you can have whatever Titan you want on the map once it's unlocked and play through it. Now,
when's it coming out?
It's coming out March 11th.
See?
There you go.
Specific.
But that's already been announced, John.
March 11th.
Yeah.
We're happy to
announcing
say it again.
World premiere date
One
right now.
thing the fans have been asking about is beta for this. Is that something that you guys are thinking about, letting people play it early?
We're definitely thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have an answer yet. But
and no date for you, Joe.
Will there be a
specific
Tennessee
date.
Titan robot?
There will not be.
All right.
No.
But
not for this one.
The thing about this game that I love so much is that these guys, built a little game called Call of Duty back in the day.
I remember.
And this is and now this is a big new project for you and the team to build Titanfall, brand new IP. And when we look at the footage, and when you play this, Joel, it's incredible.
I will say Jeff he's probably most excited about this. It's the most excited I've seen. He almost took off 2 layers because he was sweating so profusely
this game,
in anticipation.
No, and the fans online are really excited about what you guys are doing with it. But tell us, you guys are nearing the end of development now on this game. So, how have things progressed since what we saw at E3? The footage is looking even better. So tell us, where's the game at right now?
We're content locked, so the game is what it is. Now it's a matter of balancing, making things work and work well.
Right.
So the team right now, shout out to them, is working their asses off to really hammer this thing and bring it home. We know there's a lot of people expecting it.
Right.
There's a lot of people that have fought for us, so we want to bring it to them.
No, the mechanics of the Titans and the pilots, and for people that may not have sort of knowing a lot about this game, tell us now with the introduction of the new Titan, how does the gameplay change? I mean, it's still obviously Pilot Titan, but now you have sort of other layers. It seems like there's teasing some new weaponry and whatnot and abilities of those Titans too, right?
Yes, it's all a balancing act. It's how it all fits together. It's how we've always intended. So it's not new, obviously from the plans. It's just new that we've shared it. So
yeah, and I said it's your personal play style. So as we said, like we have different play styles, and there's so much you can do, like dodging behind buildings and escaping other Titans, and trying to take down multiple ones at once. Like if you want to play as the heavy, this is your heavy, and but it's all meant to all work together on all the maps.
You know what? You seem really curious about it. We should show you some more later, if you got time.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Can I just have a copy of it?
Yeah, we can arrange that.
Now,
yes!
We've seen, obviously, gameplay on a couple of different maps. Tell us about the different sort of game types. I mean, once you jump into this game, I mean, what are some of the objectives? Because you've got sort of this light campaign, but they are not doing, a lot of games do single player and then do multiplayer. And with Titanfall, you guys are kind of blending everything into, one interesting sort of multiplayer blended with campaign, I guess, right?
Right. We're trying to bring some story into. It's not, we're not trying to hit you over the head with it. We're not going to ruin the multiplayer experience, but it's about bringing that world to life, making it more evolved, making it more believable and immersive. So.
Yeah. And for players that are competitive, we have our classic mode. So you'll be very familiar if you just want to go online, shoot around with your buddies, kill stuff, and ignore the sort of cinematic multiplayer stuff.
Right.
You can do that as well.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But it's still integrated.
We have some guys around the office that will only play story mode.
Okay.
They're just like, this is so great, I love it. And then there's some guys that want to play, just traditional mode.
Now, you're teasing this Hammond Robotics. Your sister company, as you said. So Hammond what's the story? Hammond sort of makes these Titans?
That's right.
Okay.
It's not the catering company that feeds the robots?
They also feed the robots.
All right.
What do they feed them?
And change the robot diapers.
Okay. There you go. So you've got two Titans that you guys have talked about here. Is that it? Are there only two Titans?
Like I said, we have some other footage we'll show you later if you got time.
Okay. There is more Titanfall, believe it or not, Joel.
Believe me, Jeff will follow you out of here like a puppy. He's been talking about it.
There are lots of great things. We've got the concert of GTA, and then after the concert, you guys are going to come back, and we're going to show a little bit more of Titanfall. But we do have Twitter questions for you guys from the community based on that footage. Joel, do you want to do the
all right.
honors?
Silent Jag, of course you know Silent Jag, asks, heard about campaign elements within multiplayer, which is great, but can I still play I guess we've answered this question.
The answer is yes.
Yes, you can still play the traditional way. Austin G909, I wonder where he's from, asks, will we see any Kinect integration?
We will not.
We will not. Ha ha.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Like that.
You don't even, you know why? You don't need to.
Right.
You don't need to. Yeah. Didn't fit the game.
What, driving a robot isn't enough for you, dude? Relax.
No, it's amazing what you guys have been able to do, obviously, with the look and feel of this game. That's why I can't wait for people to get their hands on it, because it really does play incredibly well. Well, we can't wait to see more of Titanfall in advance of March. And as you guys tease, we do have some more to show you guys of Titanfall that will come up after the Grand Theft Auto 5 concert, which is happening outside. You saw Lawyer Squad, but we've got an amazing lineup of artists all scheduled, including Tyler, the Creator, J-Rock, The Game, and Woody Jackson, Oh No, The Alchemist, all the guys who put together the score and the soundtrack. They put together this amazing performance that will blend together the score and the soundtrack.
It's going to be a lot like NBC's live Sound of Music last week.
With less Carrie Underwood.
Less Carrie Underwood.
Did I miss that? I totally missed it.
Oh,
too busy working on the game,
DVR'd it.
guys, right? Exactly.
All right. We're going back.
All right. Well, stick around. We've got another Titanfall world premiere at the end of the night, as Vince teased. So there'll be more for that.
All right. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
It's been an incredible night. I haven't tweeted or streamed this much since that time I ate those bad clams, but before it's over, we teamed up with Rockstar Games to bring you something very cool. Grand Theft Auto, we just kind of talked about that. I don't know, I'll just keep reading.
I'm sorry, I kind of stole it.
Not at all. No, it's fine. You said it in Canadian, I'll say it in American. And Grand Theft Auto 5 won Soundtrack of the Year, and now the game's signature. Oh, we really just said this.
I know, I totally stole.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think people are. You want to hear it again? One of a kind, one-time only musical performance. Here's Loiter Squad to get things started. Guys,
outside.
Do it.
Hey, wow. Hey, thanks, guys. You know, my favorite character in Grand Theft Auto 5 is Trevor. What about you?
I normally like to sit on the toilet backwards so that I can eat and also poop.
You know what I love? I love to have fun. I like killing old people.
I like to run in the woods and sack all the animals so they kill me.
I
I love driving in an expensive car, hitting someone into a wall, getting out and beating their ass just for messing up my car.
You know what I like? I like climbing up to the height of a tall building.
That is the great thing. I love Grand
Quick
Theft Auto.
question.
What about you guys love Grand Theft Auto? Yeah? Grand Theft Auto 5? Yeah? It's an amazing game. Very amazing
You can
game.
buy a baseball bat.
And some guns. I think it's really good for the youth.
You ever just jump on cars and just...
Especially with Trevor. Oh, the cross-dressing just gets to me.
You can punch a man.
You can shoot the wall.
You can buy cheese. My suit has shoulder pads.
You can shoot the wall. I love driving the cars.
If you get a big enough gun, you can kill a lot of people.
And shoot the wall.
You can buy cheese. Yo.
Also kill hookers.
And guess what? Thanks, guys, but here it is. Rockstar Games presents the music of Grand Theft Auto 5!
Chill. Make some noise! Chill. Yeah. Welcome to Los Santos. Yeah. Where it's easy to catch a case. One times patrol with a pic of your face. 4 deep in the lack, that's jack mode. Underwear to set neutral dress code. Drive-bys trying to pull Grand Theft. Bandanas on the antennas, neighborhood depth. Rats fucking niggas for ends, bitch, please. Easily, friends turning to enemies. Trying to check a couple dollars, but it ain't long. Jealousy is shots if the weight wrong. Stay strong, die well. Growing up in the hoods, no fairy tale. It's Fat City, the K-Chunk tale. Welcome to the city where it's dead in jail. Steady eat good, we pull licks. Staying deep like OGs in jail pits. Welcome to the land. Welcome to the land. Welcome to the land. Slaps a couple birds in your head. Welcome to Los Santos. Welcome to Los Santos.
Yeah, where it's easy to get some weight. Hop in the stolen whipping, I take you straight to the place. That Grand Theft and robbery man straight on my face. A cold bastard, closed casket, seal my face. But it's almighty dollar. When we doing what we do, you know we do it proper. And all these doctors and psychiatrists can't save me. I'm crazy. Every day these Los Santos streets gon' pay me. It feel good, don't it? Good smoking West Coast and on every hood corner. I drop the top in the beach. Heard it's fun in paradise, yo, that's the word on the street. Don't let the palm trees and pussy get you swept off your feet. I'm saying flames in these sun rays. Evil seeds getting paid, cradle to the grave. You can try it if you want it, ain't a thing sweet. The weather's fine, but it's cold on these rough ass streets. Los Santos, nigga, welcome to the land. I said, welcome to the land. I put a bird in your hand. Welcome to Los Santos. Welcome to Los Santos. I said, welcome to Los Santos. Welcome to Los Santos. Welcome to Los Santos. What?
Make some noise! Corona charges microphone in that building. Chill. Much love. Hey. Make some motherfucking noise. Hands up. Hands up. Hey, keeping it. The hood gon' love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gon' love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass out public. I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gon' love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gon' love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass out. Now, you know what this is. Tell him it's a celebration, bitches. Where the barbecue pits and a mini bike. Mini skirts in the season, a Miller Lite. Domino tables, who got big six? Where I'm from, we do concrete backflip. Flip, flop back. To the ghettos where I bring hip hop back. Real niggas
niggas love me, they tell me keep it pushing. The only niggas be from Wayside and Central Bookings, county jails and them lockdowns up north. Said I should have it in Scarface, pass the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in the cul-de-sac. This is where Jose from to the quotas at. Reach a quarter whenever I put a quarter to track. Hey, keeping it G ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Bunch of young niggas short ass stop calling. Hey, I got the whole block pumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Bunch of young niggas short ass stop calling. Hey, I got the whole block pumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Bunch of young niggas short ass stop calling. Hey, I got the whole block pumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Bunch of young niggas short ass up. Hey, the homegirls tell me I'm the shit. I break them off so they can buy them some outfits. I buy their sons a pack of peppers, some new Jordan. Give them the game, school them on what's really important. That's how I was raised. The OGs had me 13, fresh off the porch, slanging cabin. But I'm wiser now, showing my young niggas it's at the waist to get them dollars and buzz, nigga. Coming down in the old school, so cool. Whip like a fireball, call it Goku. You don't know the tribulations that we go through. Put your ears to the speakers, I'ma show you. Hey, I paint a picture so perfect. Hit my CD, you see Mona Lisa in person. Hey, courtesy of a honeybee. Got my grips and essays in all reach. One West. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Bunch of young niggas short ass on pony. Hey, I got the whole block pumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Bunch of young niggas short ass, hands up. Like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass on public. I love y'all. Get my people out them chains, nigga. I mean handcuffs. Time to man up. Put my hands up. Fuck you saying, bruh? Cause I'm a black man in the phantom. Or is it cause my window tinted car cost 300,000 and I blow endo in it? You mad cause your daughter fuck with me on spring break? Well, I'ma fuck her to the spring break. Yeah! Roll another one cause I'm winning. In my photo, looking real photogenic. Shit, I'm in the tight, in glass they won't inspire. I'm in the class of my own, my teacher got fire. Money getting long, pussy rate keep rising. Versace outfit, coffee 3,000. From the week I was getting, from the week I was selling that chicken, no lemon pepper, no sweet and sour. First you get the power, then you get respect. I'm getting so much money I can buy you big. Take it how you want it, if you want to take it. I like clubs where all the women working naked. Fell in love with a waitress, what the fuck I'm thinking? Bought that hoe a ring, it was for a pink. That's pimpin', that shit. Got a it costs more than your ring. Fuck y'all mad at me for? Got a black card and a black friend and a white bitch in Idaho. Do the same thing in Montana. Got a thick bitch in Atlanta. Got a red bone in the shot. That's 2 chains, 200 rats, no lie too. Alléluia. Back to rumble in the jungle in these new Kanye. Alléluia. What? My lawyer threw them drugs on me. My belt got 2 C's on it. My back got 2 C's on it. My torn shoulder got D's on it. Whoa. Free big leagues, free pussy, SC murder. Like New Orleans, like Baltimore, Cutter County, SC murder. And my ARC murder. That's beef, nigga, no bragging. I'm insane and you do the same. Nigga better to the on it. Got coach swimming in the clash. Bitch, go to the on it. Got coach selling his hoes. No half price, no retail. You a bitch nigga, no female. I smack niggas freeware. I'm on the block like detail. I got the white, no retail. Like a little nigga in Africa. But I was on toe neck gay. And that's real shit. Don't know with it, and no more than gay. But they yelling, Alléluia. Word. Word. Thank God that a nigga seen it. Come on. Alléluia. Alléluia. Right. Chopper and a bottle, fuck it. I take my case to trial, higher than Robbie Kardashian, Johnny Cock. I see things, I think big, I think smart. Inhale smoke, Hawaiian tree bark. Humble yourself, you're not a G, keep it one with yourself. They can play with the cause I keep one on the shelf. I got rifles and labels, shoot it just like the labels. If you ride up a label, tell you checking the table. Gold medals on my belt, I call them Michael Phelps. Shoulders better than this one, I call them bottom shelf. They be talking the bars and thinking nothing at all. On the road to the riches, and I'm tagging the law. Let's just answer the dawn, get that ass and I'm gone. Disrespect to me, I'm boss and I'm fashion the crawl. I'm waving the tag, titty singing the Mac, and stand doors in the back. I got a bitch that look like Layla Ali. Got a call from skateboard, breaking nigga back. Speaking skateboard, red tune. Fuck with him, I break a skateboard on the nigga back. 2 chains, skateboard on the nigga track. No lie, already got a black. Mama got a house, brother got accounts. Just to think a nigga like me started with an ounce. Bad bitches and deep boys, we bring them out. If them niggas pussy, they cushion, we kill them out. It's the voice of Rodo's intelligence. If you got work, go to work, don't work, it's your blessing. For resident, word to Muhammad, that triple beam is heaven sent. Riding through the jungles in that motherfucking plane. That's a great ghost with the ears on it. Swimming through the hood like it got ears on it. Tell them, you know I got that work in the foreman grill. Got the motherfuckers in. Got a nigga feeling like everybody put your motherfucking hands up. Yo, Alléluia, Alléluia. Thank God that a nigga see another day. Alléluia, Alléluia. Gotta chop in the bottom, fucking let it straight. Alléluia, Alléluia.
is the game.
I hear my
Allez-vous-maillez.
hear my
Allez-vous-maillez. Put your motherfucking hands in there and make some noise. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hey, good job, fellas. Good job.
Hello, I'm a salesman, sort of giant. I sell Molly and Mary and other various items. One time, one guy came to where I'm residing, and I didn't invite him. So instead, trying to fight him, I got violent. Long story short, he's not breathing. For some reason, I liked it, and it was really exciting. Couldn't stop the addiction, and the irony is, a couple junkies were missing, and I know right where they're hiding. Dope in the back, pretty bitch on my side. I sell dope in the back. If you try to get high, dope in the back. Pretty bitch on the side. I sell dope in the back. If you try to get high, I got the dope in the back. Pretty bitch on the side. I got dope in the back. If you try to get high, I sell the dope in the back. Pretty bitch on the side. I sell dope in the back. If you try to get high. Task force poured into my fortress. Found some lipstick, a couple corpses, bodies and hotties, and we was raging. I'm gauging a shotty. Hit so many bitches, I was pimping like Scotty and They found a couple portraits on the porch. Hope they don't check up under the floor. It's bodies and hotties, and we was raging. I'm gauging a shot. Hit so many bitches, I was pimping like Scotty. I'm a bull. Red pissed me off like that lipstick position when she kissed me. So I bit them off, they was too soft. I'm a but also known for leather skin, cotton leather and wools. And most people like flying kites, ride bikes in the woods, making cake cause it's good. I mean I would if I could, but I like playing dress up and make smells. Sorry I won't fess up. You're not getting your kids back. Cause I got dope in the back, pretty bitch on the side. I saw dope in the back. If you try to get hot, got the dope in the back, pretty bitch on the side. I sell dope in the back. If you try to get high, throw the dope in the back, pretty bitch on the side. I sell dope in the back. If you try to get high, throw the dope in the back, pretty bitch on the side. I sell dope in the back. If you try to get high, nigga. What's in my trunk? Light. Girl. What's in my trunk? White. Girl. You need a warrant, officer. You can say I kill him if my product does it. Couple basement stairs where I drunk him down. It's pretty disgusting. Bring across your face, I leave you permanently blushing. Blood. Nosebleed drugs. I cook you in the oven. Yeah. Drums.
What? He just took his shirt off. Now we're cutting away? Fine.
There's more to come, though, Joel.
Of him undressing?
No.
We
That's
did
later.
it, by the way.
Yeah.
3 hours of nonstop game binging, over 25,000 tweets, 14 world premieres, 3 exclusive demos, only 2 accidental on-set deaths, and 1 very, very full, very chafy adult diaper. Jeff, what a night.
Yeah, I thought that incredible performance of the Music GTA, and there's actually more to come.
There's more to come.
Chain Gang in 1974, the song that you've heard on that trailer, TV spot.
How many times did you hear
Sleepwalking.
that when you played the game straight for 30 hours?
Not that many times, really.
Really?
No, it was a great. Yeah, no, it was one of those things where it's like they're the radio stations, but so much music, right? And we only got a little sample of it tonight, but it was really cool to see that. So we got more of that coming up. And this was the first year of VGX, and we built the show with your feedback in mind. We've been reading a lot of feedback from the fans online about what what they like us to change, and we definitely want to make sure that people love the games.
What's great about Twitter is that they don't criticize anything. It's just positive all the time. It's great.
Well, this show is designed as a celebration of our industry and being out there to talk about the amazing games, the amazing creativity in this business. And
which television are you taking home with you? This one?
This is the 80-inch. It's pretty nice, right?
Oof. Yeah, I'm just going to carry this on my back.
All right. Well, we're going to end a lot of cool games. So what are you going to load? I know you were at the Xbox launch party. You've got your new next-gen consoles. You've got your PS4, right? So which of these games do you think Joel McHale is going to put into the district?
Well, I know you hate everything other than Titanfall. Yeah. So that is weird for me.
Yes. But Destiny looks great. Saw that from Bungie, the creators of Halo.
Yeah, that looks terrific. And the one with the sledgehammer, that's what I'm just going to call it. No, Titanfall looks pretty amazing, and the guy who created it's right over there.
Yeah.
And he's got that crazy shirt on, that looks like he stole from the Kardashians.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid he's going to throw something at me if I don't say Titanfall. Boy, and I do like. I'm going to show my kids the tropical freeze.
Donkey Kong,
yeah,
Cranky Kong with the cane.
Yeah, I really like that. That was great.
Awesome. Well, cool. How
about you? How about you, mister?
No, I think all the same stuff you said.
Name one game that you're going to play, other than all of them, and you like them all.
No, they all.
Have you ever not liked a game? Have you ever gone on record of saying, I don't like this game?
Yes, there have been some games that have not been very good.
Really?
Yes. A lot of them disappoint, and they're not nominated here tonight.
That's this is only the finest.
Only the finest, the best of the best. Well, Joel, it's been awesome to have you kind of hang out with us. Thank you for...
We go way back, 3 hours ago.
Yes, well, it's great to have... we appreciate you coming by.
You are one of Toronto's finest.
Oh, thank you, Joel.
And you definitely have taken way less drugs than your mayor.
Yes, Rob Ford, not our best example of Toronto. All right, well, but before we go, Joel, we're chit-chatting here, but we have more exclusive stuff.
Yes, from your favorite game, because you don't like anything else.
A lot of people are excited about that game. Titanfall, Vince and Abby teased it, because surprise, surprise, there's another class of Titanfall. Let's take a look at this new video from Hammond Robotics. Check it out.
World premiere.
With Hammond Robotics, you've seen the latest advances in military personnel hardware, supply-based defense systems, and suborbital targeting systems. And of course, the latest in Titan technology. But the future in Titan tech is closer than you think. We present the Strider. What you are now watching is a live feed of Strider tests being done at this very moment.
Range secure. Strider 1 standing by.
Control transferring to pilot. All systems online.
As you can see, the Strider outperforms all other Titans in speed, acceleration, and agility.
Stand by. Unknown contact detected. Militia inbound. Cut the signal. I can't.
Warning. Hostile Titanfall incoming.
Solid copy. Strider 1 en route.
Warning. Multiple threats attacking. Dash core activated. Target acquired.
Enemy pilot closing fast. Watch it.